Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Mind blank. No words. Hello.
Head empty, no thoughts.
What are we doing tonight, Garrett?
Smooth brain. D&D, Curse of Strahd, we're doing it. I told them to just do the announcements without me, but it still came straight to me, so here we are. Welcome. Thank you for joining us on Board Game House on a Monday. Playing D&D tonight. Check out Pocket Bard for all of your ambience and music needs.
Mm-hmm. Is that line in supposed to be the music? Because it's down real low.
Yep. It's literally dead.
It's dead.
Is it up all the way in your device?
Yes. I think it just got.
Oh, now we can hear it.
Maybe it was me. Pocket Bard, use it. You can hear it now. We're going to be using it for all of the things. Every of the things. Shout out to Kroger for letting us purchase all of the food that everybody's munching on.
What are we doing on Wednesday?
Wednesday, we're playing Emerge, which is a brand new game that has nice components. If you want to do the announcements, feel free.
We need like cue cards.
Emerge, Pandasaurus. It just looked really cool. Everybody was playing it. Meg and I didn't get time to sit down and actually play it, but we watched people play it, and it looks really great. Plus, the components are fantastic. That's what we're doing on Wednesday. Tonight, we're jumping into Chapter 15 of Curse of Strahd. We're picking up right where we left off 2 weeks ago. No one is dead.
Woo!
If you haven't caught up to Curse of Strahd, go catch up. Everything's on our YouTube. All the other 14 chapters are up on our YouTube. Chapter 13 and Chapter 14 are exceptionally good. Taylor is on her way. Follow us on all the socials. Follow Pocket Bard on the socials. Tell them that we sent you. Shout out to D&D Beyond and Google for all of our map assets that we're going to use today. What else can I talk about?
I think that's probably.
Yep. Oh. Do I have anything?
I'm going to complain to chat about Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, go to everybody. Let Megan talk about Baldur's Gate while I finish getting set up, and then I'll do a rundown.
So I got Baldur's Gate. Great. It's been phenomenal so far. Very fun. Having a good time. Except I want someone to explain to me how dice hate me no matter what it is. If it's virtual, if it's in person. Bad dice rolls. I don't understand. I truly can't tell you how many battles I had last night. The same battle, I just kept reloading it because I kept losing someone because they kept missing their shots. Awful. Just awful. Oh, Anna, your hair. Cat loves it.
Thanks! I got 12 inches off. It was such a relief. Wow. Oh. I went in and said, take it off. And she did.
You're fighting in Baldur's Gate? Yes, G. Shockingly.
Very few people talk about it. Somehow only the D&D weirdos are playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Here's the thing. I told myself, Megan, you're not going to fall in love with Asterion. That's not what's going to happen.
What happened?
That man. There was one scene that reminded me a whole lot of From Blood and Ash. That series.
Literally haven't gotten there yet. I was like, I was going to. And then my eyes just shifted to the Shatter Me series.
So, like, I'm already, like, full head over heels for this man. It's real bad.
Love.
It's real bad. So, there's my complaint about beating Baldur's Gate. has nothing to do with actually complaining about it. Hi!
Okay, well, if that is all the Boulder Gates complaining we're gonna do.
Is it just like yogurt?
It's like a cream cheese
Oh.
dip.
It's very soft. It's very sweet.
You had me at cream cheese.
Previously on Board Game House Presents Curse of Strahd.
Yes, please remind me where we're at.
I got a broken arm.
You do have a broken arm.
I'm sorry.
Derek finally got to roll on his injury table.
I did. While exploring the castle of Argynvostholt, we were looking for a diamond. We found one.
We still don't have it.
Still don't have it though, because the castle is not empty.
Okay.
Lots of things in the castle. Lots of very scary things in the castle. Lots of very deadly things in the castle that take pity on people. Still haven't explored all of the castle.
We're just gonna rewind that for a second and just remind everybody that the only reason why nobody died last session was because it was Anna. Derek felt bad killing off his sister's character.
It's my first ever D&D long campaign. So
What else? We met Esmeralda,
everybody's welcome. You're welcome.
the very attractive gypsy woman with a long sword and an axe.
And a peacock feather in her hair. Said she had a peacock feather in her hair
She did.
because she's one of those bird people.
One of the Clan of the Feather people.
Yeah.
No comment.
I remember things differently than apparently how they happened.
Well,
So we'll
we
figure
have
that
the
out.
We have the notes. Not right now, but they're there.
The Argynvostholt swarming with Revenant. Some of them scarier than others. Some of them just scary. What is that here? Last couple episodes, fear has been a big theme.
Oh yeah,
Just take mine.
freaking found Willow's head on
Yeah, there was a
a
head.
pedestal. That was fun.
Mm-hmm. Hard Strahd in our heads again. Well, Willow and Aaron's.
Woo.
Y'all are doing great.
Well, to be fair, probably good because his head's made of straw, and I'm not very smart.
No rippers or bumps. Or valleys or lumps.
Ultimately,
All ideas slide right off like a waterfall.
ultimately had a fight that went okay. No one died. Came close. No one died. We got to roll on my injury table, which is the first time that has happened, which was good.
You're welcome.
And the result, not so bad.
Considering what it could have been.
Correct.
So many rolls too.
Yeah.
That's what made it scary.
We did, what else? We met one of the Revenant, spoke to us.
Wait, Gary is absolutely an orange cat.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Singular brain cell.
Yeah.
And told us, basically, get the fuck out of here. And then zoomed us all out. And that's where we ended, being shoved out onto the stoop of Argynvostholt. Would you all like to add anything to this?
Yeah, Taylor's here.
There was a scary silver dragon that blew smoke at us.
We learned of a Clan of the Feather.
I'm really obsessed with the Mausoleum. Sword, take his best!
Mine shot. The best shirt on the planet. As soon as I saw this shirt, I said, there has never been a thing that is more me than this shirt.
There has never been something I've ever needed
More than
in this moment.
this shirt.
What's their name? Sam?
Sam something, I
R?
forget.
Raft?
I think so.
I don't know, but I love them.
Fantastic.
But
might be on your
check
tag.
them out on TikTok
Yeah,
and
if
on
you haven't,
Twitter
yeah.
because their art, their tattoo art especially,
Oh my god, yeah.
gorgeous.
So good.
They made
The-
this shirt. It's amazing. If you're a Critical Role fan, you know what's going on.
The Critical Role flash sheets are incredible.
They are amazing. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hi,
Any additional thoughts from the group?
We know where the dragon is. We can technically get it from the outside.
We
Die!
think.
Oh my gosh, my blood brown.
We think.
I don't like how smug
Also,
and
what?
like confident you are about that because I just you saw how it went last time.
There's also a mausoleum that we want to go into.
Yes.
Oh, I hope you guys know how dramatic Eris is about to be with her broken arm. I've been stewing on this for the past 2 weeks.
I did print out everything that I needed to print out.
Oh, good. Didn't leave anything at work.
Until we take a hard turn and do something completely different.
That is correct.
Smonfident. Yes.
I like seeing it more in person.
Do anybody else have anything that they would like to say to me or the group before we begin? And by begin, I mean you all react to what happened.
I have something to say to Derek. Derek, I love you.
I'm in charge of this game, and now I'm on the back foot. And I don't like that. So you all. No.
So now we know how to get him off, and now we're throwing him off his rhythm.
I got some pretty shells at the beach, and I want everyone to have one.
This is not part of the
I
game.
didn't dare him to do it, so don't blame me.
Pick your shiny. This one. Pick your shiny. Derek, you want the shiny?
Yes, please.
That suddenly bursts into
One for
flames.
me.
Just like that, Steven becomes the master of playing games. Why?
What else am I supposed to do with it?
Literally anything but that.
I also found the triangle.
Triangle.
Triangle,
Oh,
triangle.
that's
Nobody
scary.
understands that joke.
It's a black triangle. I think it was meant to be.
Triangle.
Alright.
Okay. Sick. You go right there. Okay.
I was thinking about the past 2 weeks, the complete emotional turmoil that is Willow in this moment.
Sure.
I'm ready.
I'm not. Whoa. Whoa.
Extra pencil over there. Let's see, I do if you don't.
I need to get more. Okay, I need to get more lead for my nice, pretty pencil that Rocket Funk sent us. Because it is out. Okay.
Okay.
Set the scene, Derek.
When we left off, Willow had just been scooted out on her the balls of her feet on her heels, and the door slammed in her face, and you all are now alone, eerily quiet, standing on the steps at the front of Argynvostholt. While you all have been inside, it appears that a storm has rolled in. So there's a bit, there are dark clouds, and a bit of rolling thunder in the distance.
Two different. You went there, I went thunder rolls. And the lightning strike down.
I went thunder.
Where she went to?
Okay, ready?
Yeah, sure.
Acting on point.
And just continues on like that.
But I believe you're pretty much healed up.
I got a broken left arm.
Yeah, but your
Oh,
health-wise,
Health-wise,
you did.
everyone's
Thatch has
100%.
been
You
just
did.
sending
Yeah,
out
yeah.
spells after spells after
I was
spells.
trying to figure out
Phantom
why I
pain.
was fully healed.
I forget. Yes.
I was like, I don't think that we
No.
had a rest.
No, the one spell that I had was just every round I get to do
Gotcha.
healing, and because you did something that gave any healing done gives max HP, it was just
Yeah.
12 per pop anytime I healed something.
Speaking of hope.
Okay. Also, Derek, make a little note for
Yes,
yourself
I'm sorry.
to fix that thing in my inventory.
I can probably do it now while you all talk.
Phantom pain.
Willow is kind of just very still, still staring at the closed door in front of her.
That was a lot.
It's a spring.
I told you, she's gonna be so dramatic.
You more or less hit your funny bone.
Okay, it was a bit worse than that.
I almost died.
You did almost die.
I'm not going back in there. I'm done.
That's
I'm
it.
done adventuring.
I'm done.
I'm staying here.
This is too much. This is too much. Just send Strahd my way. You can have me.
Gary walks up to Eris,
I don't care.
pulls her down closer to her face, and just smacks her across the face. Knock her out of this.
You take a point of damage.
Oh, damn it!
Are you good now?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Hysteria over here.
we still need to go get that diamond.
Oh. Hello?
Maybe we can find diamonds somewhere else.
This is the
What
only
if
place
it's scary?
we can get it from the outside.
Hello? Hello? I'm the one who almost died. What's up?
I'm sorry.
For what? We're good. For what?
They don't listen to me. You almost died.
I'm not dead.
I couldn't protect you.
I'm not dead. Hey, things won't listen. You think you're gonna strut up the straw and be like, No. Die. They won't listen. He's gonna fight back. These are his people. They gonna fight back.
That's the point. These are his people. He's very. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I just. This is the second time the door has been shut in my face when I tried to help.
Can't help it. You can try.
Meta, what was the first time? Did we see the first time?
You didn't see it,
Hold on.
but she's referencing her brother.
Okay.
Hmm.
Alright, okay.
Can't
was the diamond, and I think I got very focused on trying to save them that I lost track of our goal. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We can still get the diamond. But also, there seems to be a mausoleum out back if you want to go.
Gary
I'm
likes the
very interested in this mausoleum because the spooky smoke is back there. The spooky smoke is coming out of the Revenants.
Fog, yeah.
Spooky
But-
all
Smoke.
around.
Spooky smoke.
Spooky smoke.
On
Spooky
a,
smoke.
on a bigger scale, though, we still haven't found the dragon hole.
No.
Maybe it's
That's what I think. I think the dragon horde is in the mausoleum. Perhaps he was buried with it.
Probably.
Let's go check that out.
Gary, I have a question for you about. I guess we can talk.
Oh, it's a question I can answer. That was fine.
You had questions for me.
Ah,
You did have questions.
yes, I did have questions for you. I did. Mostly it was, how long has this been happening?
Since we were attacked by ravens.
Oh, okay.
When we were, when I was asleep.
Oh, okay. That was.
Every now and then, he just creeps into my mind at these moments where I'm having some anxiety, which, trust me, when I was in the Feywild, this shit didn't happen.
No.
There's not a lot of thought about mortality there. As soon as I was shunted into this world and shunted into Barovia, everything has been so
Human? Mortal?
mortal.
See,
As an elf, we live hundreds, if not thousands of years. I mean, I'm still young by our standards. I'm only 80 years old, but
see, I would not move like you if I was 80. I'd be crippling.
I know. Your lives are so short.
Yeah, that's why we gotta live it to the fullest. We gotta go.
I don't know how long I live.
That is true. Until
You
you
are
burn.
Yeah, I
a
think.
marvel.
I
You
think
are
that's
an
what I was
enigma.
about to say too. Until you burn, I think
Until you
we're going to
burn.
live.
Until somebody decides to be like, oops. You know.
Remind me if I'm ever in my summer form not to get close to you. when I face down. Because I can whoosh, fire, whoosh, fire.
Also, I think it's I think it's really weird that somehow Strahd is in all of our heads. How is
Has he been talking to
how,
you too?
Not talking, but he put these visions in our head of Willow's head on a pedestal.
I think he's like a person.
He's put quite a lot of visions in my mind.
And why is he
Yeah, he likes
focusing
to
on
talk.
Willow?
And that's not just Willow.
Has he been talking to you too?
Yeah,
I knew this.
she knew that. Did I not tell you that?
Look at the happy-go-luckies over here.
And this is what it's like to be mortal!
And traumatized.
And traumatized!
Drama.
Yeah.
I think it is, I think it's scary that he's somehow projecting to all of us what he wants you to see. And I don't know how he's doing that.
I mean, he's this. I mean, had it, other than the Vishtani men being his spies, how else could he have found us in that tavern when we first got here?
Also, very confused.
I mean, this is his domain.
We haven't gotten to talk about this all that much. I'm very confused as to why the Vishtani hired us to come here to whatever
Save their dark prince
when they work for him.
Maybe not all the Vishtani. maybe there's different like beliefs within the
Clans,
Vistani and
different pockets.
pockets.
Or maybe it's a ruse. Maybe that's how they get us here. Maybe that's how.
Maybe people from the outside world make him stronger for whatever reason. Because we have hope, we have that happiness for whatever reason he wants. But maybe it makes him stronger. I don't know.
I'm gonna throw this out there because it's the first thing that popped into my head. Vampires are kind of like us elves in the way that they live for a very long time. If you were in a castle, shut up for a long, long time, how would you keep yourself entertained?
No, I think I read a human book once that talked about this, where this like really rich guy brought in people and hunted them on their island. That's what I'm feeling at the moment.
Do you think
Maybe
he's
it's a
bored?
game. Maybe it's a game.
I
Well, it's
don't
a
know.
fucked up game.
It
You know-
is. It is. If that's the case, it is.
You know, honestly,
Because I mean,
we're having fun.
We're people. We're not playthings.
I'm having fun. I didn't. What else was I going to do?
This
I really
is
will.
fun for you.
I'm pretty sure Eris would be a plaything if she wanted, if you know, gave her the chance. Possibly specifically for Strahd.
Maybe even didn't talk like a country boy.
Well, I think.
I'm just saying, what else would I have done in my boring little non-heiress rich life than come here and have adventures and die, but have adventures.
You sound conflicted.
I was gonna say, I think there's,
I
think
think
there's
I'm
more,
gonna-
more to life than pushing the envelope until you're dead.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, what do I know? I'm still very young. I'm 80 years old. I don't know. I'm sorry. By Elvish standards, I am a child. I'm this close to getting my alternate name. I'm this close. This close.
You get to pick a name.
It's tradition where once you hit 100, you get another name. And I want to know what mine is.
So like 20 years is close for you.
Yes, it's so it's right
That's
there.
like my whole life. I'm 26.
You're 26?
I'm 26.
Really? It's practically an infant in my world.
Oh. Well, I act like one, don't I?
Not all the time.
Oh, good.
You have some intelligence.
Oh, good. Yeah, wait, hold on. What is my intelligence? 17!
You're smarter than me.
How?
Listen, Willow is wise. She is not smart.
I have a wisdom of 10. and an intelligence of 12. Nothing's negative. You're smarter than me.
My wisdom's 15
But
per.
I also, as a side note, maybe just for fundies, because I'm interested after we've done all of this stuff. Can you ask around if Barovia has like a library of like the history of this place, so maybe we can learn more? I don't know. That one thing that one guy said, I forget who it was right now, but it's on the tip of my tongue.
How we knew nothing about what was happening.
We know nothing about this place and where we're going and what we're doing. I think it would maybe do us some good to know what's going on here or what happened here.
Casimir? The dark elf?
Yeah, that one. Yep. I felt very insulted.
I also felt very insulted, but I also knew that he was very right.
He's very right.
I mean, we got shucked here, what, 10 days ago?
We got shucked here. We were told, hey, go
do the thing.
do the thing. So
Do
we were
the
like,
thing.
okay, we'll go do the thing. And then we found out the guy that's doing the thing is much more powerful than we thought.
Yeah, so I think maybe if we have a moment of downtime just to see about the history of this place, learn about its people, learn about if there's any record of any of the monuments around here, like Argynvostholt here? Like, what? We saw the vision of like the soldiers going in and out and dying, but like we don't know what this place was used for, other than
Pretty cool.
maybe some night haven. I don't know.
Do you want to go back to the mausoleum?
Anyway, want to rob a mausoleum?
I very much want to rob the mausoleum. You said you think that you can get the diamond?
Yeah, but of course we should do as we're leaving.
Probably.
That's probably good. With plans. So how are
Maybe-
we going to get to the mausoleum?
maybe-
We clearly can't go through the front door.
Yes, well, maybe
No.
I can go in through my little crystal
Well, we
presence.
know what happened last time with that. I
I
don't
can
think
just peek
so.
my head in.
I don't think so.
I can peek my head in.
No, ma'am.
Why
Or-
not?
Or
Peek my
that
head
you
in.
can pop me up over to the top, and then I can throw a rope over and hold it, and y'all can climb up.
I can peek my head in with the crystal. Bloop.
Can you turn into anything that's really tall?
Like a giraffe.
This is your right.
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm a
yes, at this
giraffe.
point I can turn into large creatures, which are going to be taller than these fences.
I was about to say, because if we can climb you and hop over the fence.
I mean, yes, we could easily get over the fence using a myriad of things. It's just which way do we want to do it.
I enjoy the fact that you could see Steven physically holding his tongue.
I know.
He's like, nope, shouldn't say that.
Not saying
Nope,
that.
shouldn't say that. He
Not-
went through like 3 or 4 things before
I should not say that.
before he decided to just go past it.
just the Hagrid of it. Just I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
Uh-huh.
I shouldn't say
I
that.
shouldn't have said that. I should
Not
not
have said that.
The Hagrid of it all.
Want to make our way to the back and see about this fence?
I thought we already kind of. Did we do that before, or
We were at the. Well, we did look at it. I think when we were first
I
exploring.
peeked over the fence?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we want to go on like, cause we were over here.
Yeah,
Do we want to go on like this side so that we're
Yeah.
closer to it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just gotta be
We just have to-
careful about hopping in
In the
an
graves.
open grave.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only thing we have to watch out for. Well, in the heads.
If we're doing I can transform into things when we're out of battle.
Mm-hmm.
I can just turn into a giant spider and just climb between you guys over.
Ooh. Okay. If you're comfy with that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so we want to be on this side, right?
Yes. Are you sure you don't want me to like just pop my head in real quick?
Yes.
I like it. It's fun.
Learn your lesson.
What?
Not-
Do we really think something evil is in there? What if I just go blitz?
Methinks there's every kind of evil in there,
You can-
and I'm looking at the DM.
the lessons, learn your lessons. Learn your lessons well. If you get eaten in your sleep.
Husband and wife, ladies and gentlemen.
G's gonna join in here in just a minute. Because that's
Sound the police. Whoop, whoop.
an office joke.
If I can just.
Okay. Shall we?
Spider!
Let's do it.
One final thing. I won't keep any more secrets from you guys. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything after we've done all this. Okay. Because I have visions I need to relay.
Ah.
Well, one in particular, but anyway. Okay. Giant spider?
He's like a big straw.
I wasn't listening to any of it. What are you all doing?
So,
We're going to go around to the mausoleum.
yeah.
I'm going to, because we're not in combat, I can wild shape at will, right? Is what you've decided?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn into a giant spider and one by one climb them over the wall.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check. Acrobatics
With advantage because
is dexterity saving. Is dexterity, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
You have advantage
The spiders climb.
I can use spider climb. Let's see. Spider climb. Spiders climb to call surfaces and layers down and nonsense without needing to make ability checks.
There you go.
Spider climb.
So I don't need to make.
Correct.
Okay. So Gary's going first.
Gary.
Huzzah!
Once we get to the top, I'm gonna stop for a second to go over and peer into those graves just to see if there. Do we see? Was there anything in the graves?
I don't think so. From what
Let's
I
double check that before I.
Yeah. Hold on. It's okay. Since you take the bar first, she can take damage.
Sure. No, we don't know. Yeah, you just go.
Do we see anything scary?
Do you want to make a perception check?
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
One.
As far as you can tell, you are in a graveyard.
Is coast is clear. I
It's
see nothing.
Exactly what you saw the first time you looked in here.
See nothing.
I set her down, climb back over. Next, Eris.
Ow!
Eris, I do want you to make a strength athletics. It's going to be at disadvantage.
Strength or athletics?
Athletics.
Strength.
Yes.
At disadvantage? Because I got one arm.
Correct.
Well, I'm healed.
Great night tonight, folks.
Did you get one too?
So
As
+3.
so
4.
as soon as the large spider starts to go mount the wall, you realize that you don't really have anywhere to grab onto, which would probably be fine if as soon as all of the pressure gets put on your arms, you didn't have just the sharpest pain run all the way through your arm. You take 2 damage, and as you fall on the ground, Willow, you probably hear it. You hear there's a crunch. And your broken arm gets worse. It is now fractured.
Is everything okay?
Oh no, I broke my arm.
Someone tie her to the back.
I'm gonna make you a makeshift sling, girl.
I'm going to use my web to actually strap her to my butt as I climb over the wall this time.
I feel like you might need some help, but okay.
I can help with that. Just shoot web.
Well, no, one of the actions the giant spider can do is web. It's a
Yeah. Go web.
Lie.
Ew!
Up and away with.
Sure. With the assistance of the web and Willow, you can get over there, but you are in pain.
You have butt string on you.
I'm covered in spider webs. My arm is broken.
Climb back
And
over.
Willow won't let me go into my ethereal form.
Climb back over. Get Willow.
Hello.
Hello.
Actually, no, not actually. No, don't do it. It saves me a thing. I was gonna be a dick if I step over, but I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, now everybody is inside the graveyard. Please move the minis.
I don't like that he's getting into his
I know.
box of fun over
There's
there.
stupid
Are we gonna
spiders.
encounter zombies?
I can't do anything.
I would like to walk toward the
There's actually a couple tears that came out right there.
I would like to come over to no, not the mausoleum, not yet. The graves, and I
Okay.
would like to see the open graves and see if they have names.
There are no names on the headstones, there are weapons of different sort. There are great swords that are stabbed into the ground at the head of the graves, with a chain and an insignia. The insignia is a circle, and on the inside is the silhouette of a dragon.
I'm really imagining the Skyrim logo.
Yeah, it's similar. I don't need these.
That thing work on Mars.
No.
I know it doesn't.
Okay, so I'm going to go over to the
Mausoleum.
Mausoleum.
Are you out of spider form?
Yes.
That's
what he gets for breaking my arm.
The mausoleum is 2.5-story tower,
Okay.
made of dark stone, and at each of those outsets, sort of sitting at each level and again on the roof, there are they're shiny, but they're also tarnished.
Okay.
What look like dragon statues that sort of look like they're looking out at the landscape. And the door is a large, probably 10 foot by 10 foot solid block of marble. And above it is written Argynvostholt in almost like a sapphire color.
So does it look like there's any way to open it?
There is a handle on the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to open the door.
It's a large, looks like the same material as the gargoyles. It looks like two dragons intertwined. Handle. I want you to make a strength check for me as you try to open the door to this mausoleum.
Guidance.
Guidance, what is guidance?
Plus a
D4.
D4.
Strength check. Just a straight strength check.
Hello, Death. I did these.
Well,
12. You pull, and you pull, and you can hear the marble sort of scraping. You can hear it, but the door, no matter how hard you tug, doesn't seem to be opening.
Having trouble, Gary?
yes.
Frustrated about it.
Wait, is she pulling or pushing?
She's pulling.
Try push.
Easy a push-pull situation.
It is not a.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, if
There
it's
was a
push-
little bit of give,
Oh, okay.
but it is it's marble.
Okay.
It is heavy. It was moving. Just
She's gonna
you didn't meet
You crack
the bar.
she's gonna
crack a neck.
crack her neck.
I
And
mean,
she's
slap
gonna
you.
go into a rage.
You slap you into a rage.
Yeah, I can slap you.
You're all very eager to slap you right now.
But she slapped me first.
I did. Let's see what happens.
What number?
7.
Difficult terrain.
As I throw to ground within is difficult terrain for your enemies.
Yep. As Gary's sort of standing at the precipice of this mausoleum, with 2 stone stairs, so she's up off the ground. You can watch as sort of everywhere around the mausoleum, you see vines and ivy and nettles and flowers start to like
Well, I remember
grow,
this.
and even over some of your boots, it sort of overtakes you.
Alright. I gain advantage on strength checks now.
I like that she can make flowers grow.
Dragons.
Can I have some? Yeah. Thanks, Bessie.
That's better.
Must have D4.
Well, I had D4s.
It's dated.
Thanks, Bob.
Pop, pop,
Yep,
pop.
yep. 25.
Hey!
There we go.
There's the barbarian.
As Gary sort of reloads her guns and steps up to this thing, putting one foot on the side of the mausoleum and pulling, it almost is too easy this second time, and it just sort of whooshes open.
Whoa.
And as soon as the almost foot-thick marble door passes the precipice, you're just met with a blast of air. It appears that this room was pseudo-pressurized, and the musty, dusty, cold smell that comes from the inside of this is not... It doesn't... It's oddly comforting, in like a relief. With the smell and with the air, you get a little bit of relief from the There's something weird about what happens to you when the...
Got really distracted because the lights up here make you look like you have spider eyes when you're in like the right
Sure.
thing. There, look up.
Oh yeah.
See?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay. Eh? Should we sneak?
I mean, what's gonna be here? Dead people? I'm kidding.
Well, what do we see when we first look in before we step
I
inside?
said I was kidding.
It's
I don't think he knows dark.
it's dark inside.
It's been 10 days. You would think he would.
But as the light sort of comes in and the dust settles from the door opening, you see a relatively ornate for the interior of a stone structure, but there's no decoration. There's no creases. It looks like in here is solid. There are 4 alcoves. There are no sconces. There are no chairs. There's no furniture. There is a pedestal in the middle of the room that sits empty, and there's scrolling on the back wall as you look up in here, and it's hollow all the way through. You can see to the roof, and as far as you all can tell, there's no windows. Looking at the walls, there is no break in the stonework. It is the floor connects to the walls, connects to the ceiling. It is sealed in this chamber.
Is there anything in the little alcoves? The 4 little alcoves around?
As you look, you don't see anything.
I'm gonna sit down for a second and ritual cast protect magic.
Sure. You all,
You said there's
a scroll?
Right?
there's writing on the walls that look carved into the.
What's it say?
Do either of you speak Draconic?
I do actually.
Hey!
The
I
first
do.
2 other languages help.
I do actually. And the only let me double check.
Uh-huh.
I do not. I speak weird.
No, because I genuinely think I chose Draconic
Do you speak
because
Draconic or Infernal?
Draco. Both, I think. Oh,
I speak
you can
Draconic
read right
too.
Infernal.
Hey!
Okay, wait. No, I just do Common and Infernal. But I do
Would you
have
speak Draconic?
I speak Draconic.
I do have comprehend languages anyway. But
I do.
wait, hold
speak
on.
Draconic.
I genuinely think. Where is
Yeah,
it?
it's right
Oh, I do. I do. Ah! Yes!
As you
The
both
world-
look at the wall, you can see that in Draconic, there is a verse. It's very simple, it's very short. In ornate scrolling, it says, "Here lie the bones of Argynvost, Lord of Argynvostholt, and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon."
Way
Okay.
too fast.
Here lie the bones.
Here lie the bones.
But they're not bee bones.
Here lie the bones of Argynvost. Something of Argynvost.
Lord of Argynvostholt,
Lord of Argynvost.
and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon.
Founder of the Silver Dragon. Order of the Silver
Founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon.
Okay, so this was a night hold. In a way.
Do you speak Draconic?
Hmm?
Do you speak Draconic?
No, that looks like gibberish too.
Okay.
Sure.
Lord only knows. She needs it. Ah. See, one of the good times of being obsessed with Draconic ones.
After about 10 minutes, Detect Magic, is cast. And as you look around, there is no magic coming from anywhere in here, in the interior of this.
Somehow that's weirder than there being magic in here.
Yeah.
Well, Detect Magic only goes through a foot of stone, so then behind a foot of stone.
Still.
Okay. So we remind me of the layout again. DM. So as we walk in, there's
That
that.
is
Okay.
that.
It's just that.
There is that center square is a raised pedestal. But other than that, it is seamless stone.
And you said the whole room's hollow. There's no technical ceiling. There's just the roof. And,
Right. This
yeah.
continues up and just ends.
And it's okay.
Yeah. Flat.
Does Order of the Silver Dragon ping anything?
At least we know a little bit more about the place that we're in.
You can make a history check. It doesn't ring a bell to you other than you have when you all were in the study, there was probably some writings in some of those notebooks, and I mean, you all spent the night in that study. In some of those writings, you probably saw those words, but in terms of knowing any other information about it, that's the extent of what you know.
I want to look around this pedestal
Yeah.
and look to see if it's sealed, if there's any type of ledging, or anywhere where this
Okay.
might possibly not be a solid piece of stone.
Make an investigation check.
Can I help with that?
Sure.
I was gonna look in the alcove, see if there's anything in the alcove.
It's a friend.
You can make a perception, or probably investigation, because you can see that there's nothing there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You said investigation.
Yes.
Can't be simple. This is with 16 plus 5, 21.
14 in the alcoves. You sort of run your hands along a solid stone. With a 21 looking at the pedestal, there's a layer of dust or muck that has settled, and there is scraping on top of the pedestal, but that's about all you find.
But like the top doesn't move, there's no like.
As far as you can tell.
Is there like an indent like an indentation where like
There's not
there
an
should be something
indentation.
there?
It looks like there was something large that was moved around on the pedestal. But there's not really any sort of specific indication about what it could have been.
Didn't we see something on top of this thing? Or see?
Yeah, there's something that looks like there should have been something in it, but there wasn't.
Okay.
If you walk back outside and look up at the top, there's a space. It looks almost like a bell tower, but there's nothing there.
Thatch,
Mm-hmm.
can you?
Spider.
Another spider, sure. You
Check
go
out
up to the
something.
top, and I would say relatively unsurprisingly, once you get up there, it is a surface that matches the stone on the inside, with 3 pillars that are sort of ornately carved to look like scales. And at the top, there's a roof, sort of, that sort of stays, it's got a circular to the sky, so that it just opened like a skylight to the top of this.
But there's nothing in this besides the.
Correct.
Anything, Thatch?
I'm gonna be up there, drop form, so I can actually speak. There's some pillars and an opening to the sky. Where the light would shine down onto the floor, is there any type of markings or any type of like? You said something feels like it's missing from the space. Is there like scrape marks on this floor that look like something was moved or anything like that?
We'll let the 21 continue. No, other than some weather wearing, because it is open. So there's probably, water has probably sat here. So there's a little bit of a dip, but other than that, not that you can tell.
I want to check. I want to do a closer inspection on the 3 pillars with the scales, looking for anything that.
As you look at them, it's very intricately carved. If you want to make another investigation check, what are you looking for?
I'm still attempting to see if there is. I'm looking for something hidden, whether it is a lever or carvings or something that, or like arcane runes, or just something that is more than just an ornately carved pillar. Guidance. Not nearly as good, but still a 14.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing extra about anything up here.
Do you have any notes what the dragon said?
Which one? The one inside?
The one inside where he flamed.
My knights have fallen into darkness. Save them, if you can. Show them the light that they have lost. Help them help us.
The focus don't show them the light they have lost. That sticks out to me.
And it's open. It's not like a classic. It's an open scene.
Correct.
And there's not a hole at the top of
No. Inside, no, there's not.
Do you think maybe there was a beacon, like a beacon or a basin where they would burn something up there?
No.
Like a light?
No, I feel
Like a
this
literal light?
mausoleum has something to do with it, but I don't know how.
I mean, I could burn another spell and try to put some light in here.
Let's say I have sacred flame. Just give me
Well, I'm thinking literal light.
like literal fire. Sunshine. Or you're thinking daylight. While I'm on the ground, just looking around in the graveyard, are there any sconces out here? Or anything that looks like it's been like any any light pieces that look like it's been wrenched from somewhere else?
On the outside?
Yes.
You can make a perception. No, that's fine. No, it doesn't look. This area, other than the 3 graves,
Okay.
this area looks undisturbed.
I kind of want to go back inside and just funsies. You said there's no light.
Correct.
Can I just sacred fun?
Sure.
Light the space up.
Yep.
I want to see if anything.
There is, as you light it up, you can see up to the ceiling now. With little issue, there's very few shadows that appear based on the architecture of the room. There's no shadowed space. The only thing that stands out now that there's light, you can see that the words that were etched were in the same sort of sapphire as the Argynvostholt on the outside. But that's pretty much it.
This is the mausoleum. Where are the bodies?
Well, I mean, that's holding a body.
As far as we know, it's not.
So this was where the bones are, right?
Yeah, but where are they?
Isn't it the under the pedestal? That's what I thought.
But I was trying to see if there.
Like an opening.
Well, he said it was solid. There was nothing.
Is
Because
that
if I could
where-
break into the mausoleum, I would. If I like move that hot pedestal,
Right? We're not missing a place
That's
where.
correct.
That's correct. Okay. What if? Stay with me. What if they're doing this thing because he's not here? What if his bones were taken, kind of like at the
Kind of
church?
like at a church?
what if his bones are what's on the
Weren't they were worshiping
They were kneeling to the
to the altar.
to the
And then
to the yeah to the stained glass,
Which was a giant dragon.
which was the dragon, which was Lord.
I mean, hypothetically, the door that was blocked, that we could now get into because it was blocked from the outside, correct?
Correct.
What?
This door.
The door over here.
Was blocked from the
No.
Oh,
Eris,
I thought
it's blocked from the inside.
inside.
Yeah.
I thought it was blocked.
Eris saw it when she was ghosted.
Prince Tony.
When Danny Phantom popped out.
I'm gonna spider climb back down.
Hold on. The place that. What's his name?
As you
wanted
start
us
to
go
come down, it starts to rain.
Of course.
Yeah.
I know that
The
that's
temple in the mountains that we're going to meet Casimir.
Mm-hmm.
He said his sister is up there,
Yes.
and he said there's things in there that doesn't want them to be in there.
Yeah.
Right? Stay with me again. This is just the Anna brain going everywhere. What if?
They're unrelated.
So I want to hear what you were going to say.
I was gonna say, what if his bones are missing? What if they're in the mountains as well, and
Ah.
the things protecting, like trying to keep everybody out, are these same dudes? They're just like up there, protecting the bones of their lord.
I'm still focused on the light thing though.
I just don't know where his body would be.
I think it's inside on that pedestal. I think that's what they're worshiping.
Okay.
I have a thought / plan.
Okay.
Just to be clear, there's no pedestal. She didn't see a pedestal.
No.
There's a vestibule.
It's like an altar, but like
Okay, but still, there's an altar. They're
There-
worshiping
no, no.
something in an altar.
There's a vestibule.
it's
The thing that somebody stands at and they put their speech on.
A lectern?
A lectern.
Pulpit, yeah, lectern
Right.
pulpit.
There's no like altar, but they're kneeling to the stained glass.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because that was their lord. Argynvostholt. What's his name?
Just getting frustrated looking at this like empty space up there. So I'm gonna come back outside.
So I have a thought.
What you got?
I don't know if they do anything or not. I have the ability to climb up to the top of the building safely. Not this building, the main building. From the outside. I fashion a rope to lower myself down to where I am eye level with where the diamond is located.
Oh, your plan you said earlier?
Correct. But first, touch the diamond and cast daylight on it to bring some light into that space that's amplified through the diamond, just to see if it does anything. And if it doesn't, or there's no real reaction, we do a smash and grab.
How loud is
Yep.
I can turn into a very large creature that can carry all three of you and move very, very quickly.
Yep. I'm not getting. Not these guys. Not again.
It would be one of those things where I would grab it, transform, and we'd get out.
it? What could possibly go wrong?
My thoughts exactly.
I mean, if we're set on getting this diamond, I think that's the only way we're going to be able to do it. Because I don't think we're going to be able to take on all these revenants, and they were already gracious enough to let us go.
Yeah.
Because they clearly don't want us in there.
But the whole showing the light thing, I'm stuck on it with you.
It's bothering me. Like, it's really bothering me.
I just wonder if we were to shine some daylight in through that very specific point. If that's not actually going to do anything, but
Okay.
It's the last one.
what do you guys think about that plan?
I mean, it's kind of dumb, but it's not any dumber than anything we've done before. So I mean,
We're just full of great ideas.
I've got on a white shirt.
Bothering me.
Yeah, I already got it.
I don't know what else to.
I don't know what else to either, because I thought the mausoleum would have more answers, and now I have more questions.
The bones.
I mean,
where are the bones?
Like, a part of me wants to, like,
Skidoodle-daddle? Same.
I just don't think the spells are there. I guess,
Get the hell out? Yes.
Agreed!
Yes.
yes. DM, if I don't have a spell prepared, I can't ritual cast it, right? If it's got a ritual mark on it.
I don't know why not.
That just maybe opens so many doors.
You know the spell.
I do. You know the spell, Harry. Because I can ask. I can ask questions and get maybe a point in the right direction, possibly for us.
Are we going to be digging up bodies? Maybe.
I know where this is going.
I have speak with dead. Let me check to see if
All I can think about is the D&D movie.
Right? Yes. No.
detect
Did that come as a question? Yes. So good. Such a good movie.
I was thinking augury because I've used it before.
My favorite part is still the fat dragon.
Because I could
So
use my
I
dragon
want one.
bones to ask it a question and see if it would point us in the right direction, but it's got to
You
be
have
the right
dragon
question.
bone?
Yeah, I got dragon bones.
Are you doing rules cool, or are you doing?
It depends on what it is.
Yeah, really.
But rules is written. It has to be officially cast.
Yeah.
Unless she's a wizard.
Yeah, but she's a cleric and she knows the spell she's casted before. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
You're recording it.
Rule cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
These pineapples are very refreshing.
Yeah. Speak with Dead is not a ritual cast, so the only one that I can do is Augury. If you guys want me to.
As long as they go back to being dead afterwards.
So the spell that you're going to ritual cast, you don't have it prepared.
I do not have it prepared.
What level spell is it?
It's second level.
I think I would make you spin the spell
Spend
slot.
a spell slot? Yeah,
You can do it.
that's fair.
It can be a first level spell slot, but you're going to use a spell slot.
Regardless.
Yeah.
That's fair, since I don't have it prepared. Alright. By casting in gem and lake sticks, rolling dragon bones, laying out 1 cards, whatever I got. You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 days. That's what that means. You can get a wheel, which is good results, woe, bad, wheel and woe, which may be good and bad, and nothing, which is something that maybe not really bad. It's mainly universal shrug.
Will daylight help us? Is that what's on it as?
Casting daylight help us.
Will casting daylight help?
What was that?
Then-
Casting daylight through the diamond.
Mm.
Help. What was the wording?
Yeah.
No, it says a specific course of action. When casting daylight through the diamond,
Yeah.
Help.
have a desired effect.
Help us.
Yeah.
Help
Show
them
them
see
the light.
Help show them the light.
Help show. What's his,
Okay,
what's
but
his nuts?
I
his
know
people.
Derek. this is very meta. If we say that, he's gonna say yes because it
Because it
is
will show
showing
them
him
It
the
is
light.
showing them light, yeah.
But that doesn't get the intent of the spell. The intent's not supposed to be literal. It's supposed to be your intention.
Yeah, look at his face.
Knows her husband!
That's not gonna work. Will they see light? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they will. Will it be the light that?
Are
what's
they
his
in
nuts
that
wants
room?
us to be? Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's going to see it or not.
Oh, true. We don't actually
Did
know
we
if
kill
there's-
them all, or like?
No.
Oh, no.
I don't think we killed any
we
of them.
we fought. No, we killed 3.
Oh, is the main 3 that
Or
were
at least
in there.
made them poof. And some that were above us walked away, but I don't know what that means. Other than they were just
walked
bored.
They're
Bored
not
of watching us get our asses kicked.
not entertained.
And then there was the creepy guy with the red eyes that came down, which I can only think of as like a captain of some sort, maybe.
Oh, Captain.
That maybe was a right hand man to Argynvostholt, maybe.
Or overbooked himself.
I doubt it.
We saw a vision of our
Yeah, we did. Because we watched him come out and turn into a dragon and fly away,
Yeah,
right?
but this was a Revenant version of him. It may not have. And I think Revenant, I think scary
Do you want to spend the first level spell slot to ask that question?
zombie type.
You
does
see
a
what
Revenant
happens?
look like? What did we fight?
This is the guy. But a revenant is just a corpse,
Yes,
a reanimated corpse.
basically. With
So
a
what's
This was
very
the guy.
with a super vengeful spirit.
Does that guy look anything, have a similar build, hair, structure
This guy, based on
to
the,
what we saw as
based on what you saw of Argynvost, or what you assume is Argynvost, because he turned into a dragon, so it's definitely Argynvost. He looked a lot like Balin Skull or Ray Stevenson from Ahsoka. Tall guy, broad shoulders, white, well kept
That's
beard.
how I envisioned
And this guy was not like that. He was thinner, no beard, long white hair.
And
In
the scary guy from the Avengers. Not the original, not the first Avengers. The one, or Doctor Strange? No. The one that scares you. Yeah, it was the Avengers. It was Endgame. The scary guy who runs around with
Thanos?
yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
Squidward?
Not Squidward. He doesn't look like that. He
Well,
looks like this.
The body shape is what I was imagining.
Oh, yes, he has very much the same body shape as that guy whose name I can't remember.
Scary guy.
Squidward.
Corvus Glade.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, yes, he had the body type is the same, and that is what the face looks like.
Are you doing this or am I just going?
What is the question that you are ritual casting?
Word it very well. In a way that we can learn on this language. Because he will find a way.
I just personally feel like questions like this, where you're invoking the universe, need to be thought out and specific.
Sure. It's not here. It's somewhere on the top of the cathedral or something.
What? Didn't we just hear her dying?
I know, but I want to save them. I'm sorry.
Your ritual cast is completing. You have set up all of the things that you need.
I know, it's just the freaking question I'm struggling on.
What happened with the transition from off to the so that's if you have to see why.
Casting there through the diamond help Argynvostholt people get to the afterlife. Transition to the afterlife. Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
Say it.
Shining light through the diamond cathedral. Help the Revenant Knights transition to the afterlife.
If we get a shrug, I'm gonna.
You toss bones, is that correct?
I toss dragon bones.
You have dragon bones.
While you're focused on that, as you sort of toss them, you look up to the sky, as is your way. And as you do that, you glance in one of the windows of the hold, and you see this face. Just watching you. Nothing malevolent. And as you look down at the bones that you toss, you watch as the rain that's falling splashes them with mud, and some of them sort of sink. And you get the feeling of, whoa.
I pick them up quickly before they seem to touch into the mud. I won't hold them.
Great. Save me a spell.
Alright, well, I mean, we all still want to get the diamond.
That's just need the diamond?
Huh?
Don't we need the diamond?
Yes.
For Revivify, yes.
He does know that we're out here though now.
He does.
He
yes.
does. He's watching us. He
He's
knows.
knowing we are.
He knows we're still here.
Maybe I can cast vicious mockery.
I don't like that he's just watching us.
Was there?
Why do I
We
always
went
feel
to the roof.
Mhm.
Was there? Well, I kind of want to turn around and look, like at the cathedral.
Sure.
On the outside,
Mhm.
there's like this. I can assume maybe this is like a tower.
That right there,
Yeah.
no, it that protrusion just goes
Just goes so
to the
far.
roof. The
Okay.
roof of the actual cathedral is very steep,
Yes.
and ends in very
Right.
sharp parapets
Right.
that sort of surround the base.
Got it.
It's like Notre Dame. Those are gutters.
Gotcha.
The water pools and it spills out the side. But on the actual roof, you all have been up there. It is sort of a balcony of sorts. Some of it has fallen in. The middle section roof had collapsed in, but as far as you can know, sort of iron gated
Yeah.
around the balcony that you all saw up there. But there wasn't anything specific up there.
And there wasn't any sconces, something to light up there.
There was
The brazier.
there was probably a small sconce brazier on the door that you all walked through.
Okay. I'm just deep in thought. Y'all execute.
Let's just get the diamond and
Yeah, I guess. This is gonna make me. This is gonna frustrate me for a while.
Oh yeah, me too. In fact, if we don't figure this out and we finish the campaign,
We're going
I
back.
will go back into the book and find this.
I'm stumped, man. Other than like, I don't know, fucking busting into the cathedral and just like lighting every sconce there is, I don't know. Which is a bad idea, I know. It's just me.
That's where you do it.
If that was the plan, I would sit up here.
He's changing into something, I think, to get to the roof.
What are we doing?
So we need out of this area before you do that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, no, yeah. I'm gonna spider take them all back out over the other side, using spiderweb to get her out without hurting your arm anymore.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
I'm going to.
What's happening?
I don't even see.
Dancing in the rain.
Awesome. I got it.
I'm gonna have them back up about 60 feet away from the window.
Is the window like super high off the ground?
From out here, it's probably about 10 feet up to the base of the window.
And then the dragon's another like 20 feet up or something.
Probably 35
I just look.
to the precipice. So on this side, you see you get the full effect of the cathedral. It comes to a very sharp point, and the stained glass follows that. So it's probably from the ground about 8 to 10 feet to the window, and then the window is about 30 feet up to the peak of the height of the cathedral.
Look.
Do you have red rain too?
Yeah, I have room.
Don't die.
So I'm gonna spider climb up to the top of the cathedral. Use my 50 foot of rope to lash up there
We don't get distracted. I'm gonna
and
I'm only very
back
sad.
as Thatch. Lower myself so I'm high level with the diamond.
Sure. You all watch sort of bated breath as Tom Cruise goes up there and Mission Impossibles himself off in front of this stained glass until your scarecrow friend is face to face. And Thatch's body is probably about the size of the head of this dragon in this stained glass. And you are looking at a diamond that's probably about that big.
Probably not, but we will see what happens.
Got it.
Before I break the glass, I'm going to just like grab the diamond and try to see if it will actually come out without me actually.
Sure. The diamond has been formed into this stained glass, so it has been. It's difficult. Like you can. It's stained glass, so there is a edge around it, but it is that sort of welded edge. So it's your grip isn't really on the diamond. It's not. It doesn't like protrude.
Okay.
You should Probably break each of the glass around it first.
Right. So we don't have to go through a whole thing. I want to look and around where the panels around the diamond. I want to find the one that is as small as possible. Like not like this small, but like
Sure.
if I were to break one pane of glass that I can like reach my hand inside of or whatever, that's right around it. That's not going to like I break this and then the whole thing just shatters, if possible.
Sure. I will say that there is a piece above the diamond that is in the shape of an eyebrow. That's a little bit of a darker blue than the rest of the dragon. You could probably break that and you get your hand, probably just your fingies, in through that piece.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out from my satchel. I have leatherworking tools, which includes a little hammer that I can like stamp in, and I'm gonna take out one of my punches that I would use for leatherwork.
Okay.
And put it on a corner of the glass, and
I just want everybody to know for this that it is hurting my soul
that I'm breaking stained
that
glass.
this stained glass is getting broken.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
There's now going to be a number of rolls.
Okay.
I would first like you to make
I just got that.
a sleight of hand roll.
Guidance.
Well, we can do cast guidance.
So it's a
It's a cantrip.
cantrip.
What's a cantrip? Okay.
Natural 20.
Let's go!
And the dichotomy is I rolled a 1 for them to
Notice.
hear if this is happening.
Yeah.
You take your tools, and I feel like you're kind of trepidatious about this. And as you do it, you're holding it, and you hesitate just before you hit, and it makes it soft enough so that your tool goes through the glass, and it doesn't shatter. And then you just watch as that piece sort of just spider cracks and then falls through. From this height, you don't know if you would be able to hear it hit the ground, but as far as you can tell, you didn't hear anything. But there is now, you can see into this space, and you can see a relatively sparse cathedral. There is a balcony on the back side. There is stone floor with the little pulpit, the stone pulpit standing there. There's a collection of high-backed chairs sort of sitting, but other than that, you don't see anything.
And I don't necessarily see any revenants, just
You don't see anybody in the room.
reach my arm through and try to, from the backside, force out the diamond into my.
You can't get your whole arm. Well, you could try and get your arm in this hole. It would probably take up the whole thing.
That's fine. I mean, like I said, like, my whole.
You
purpose
could
is-
probably take some of your shit out and
Sure.
flop in there.
But I want to do it so I can still try to, from the backside, try to force the diamond out. Now
Sure.
that I have like that top lip of it a little bit weaker, where I can like
Sure.
maybe even like bend that top lead to get
Yep.
it out.
I'm gonna make you roll sleight of hand again
Okay.
to try and force this out without shattering the other remaining pieces. I'll give you advantage because of the natural 20.
Yeah, there it is.
What are you Wait, what are you doing?
I'm
He's trying to push it out.
I'm trying to get the diamond out without destroying the whole stained glass.
Is this a saving throw?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Not bad.
Bad. I need
I said-
another natural 20.
19.
19.
Do you want to roll your d4?
I did.
Oh, okay.
You start to put pressure, and you're not sure how much pressure to apply. And as you start to sort of pull with what you can from the outside and push from the inside, you can feel the entire window now that has been weakened. you can feel the whole thing moving. And as you pull it out with a 19, it does come out. But as it does, it pulls a couple of the other shards with it. And you all see some of that colored glass fall past Thatch.
It's on the outside though, right?
Yes, it came out.
Mint.
And you now have the diamond that still has the ring of around it, and you put it away. And as you look in the now much larger hole in this glass window, you hear the doors shut as you see that singular figure standing, staring at you in the cathedral.
That's fine. Spider, straight back up.
Bye!
Well, you're on a rope.
I know. I'm gonna stay.
He wants to keep the rope.
Yeah.
He's
So
gonna spider back up.
I'm spidering back up the wall.
Untie,
Sure.
And then spider back down.
How do you? Can you?
What?
Oh, you're just gonna unchange to untie it and
Yeah.
then spider back down. Got it.
Actually, no. Forget it. I don't even care about the rope at this point. I'm just gonna spider and away from the hole that I just created and spider down the side of the building to my friends.
Okay.
G says,
Leaving the rope.
G says, how much do I need to
I'll take
donate to
rope out
let
of
Derek
my-
roll until the window breaks?
Hey, listen, I'll take it.
But yeah, I don't necessarily. I'll take the rope out of the inventory.
Okay. Yeah, you take it.
And as soon as I'm back to my friends, I switch forms into a war horse
Ooh.
and get down so they can all get on top of me.
I was gonna say, because there's no way Gary's getting on a water horse.
I lay down, let them all get on top of me, then
Just imagining
We
her
just get out of
holding on
Dodge.
to like
Sure.
the saddle, like the
The stirrups, just like wee
Underneath the horse.
but, but I would already communicate to them to make sure that you're holding on to Eris since she has one arm. What? No, I said Eris, not Lil.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like she was piggybacking on someone. I was like, why is she
No,
piggybacking on
you guys would all three you be going boom boom boom.
I understand now. I understand.
And I would, for the first part of a run, I'm going to both run and dash as my two actions,
Sure.
which
Did
is
we break it?
No,
120
only a
feet per
small
round,
portion of it.
until I feel that we're safely away and that nothing is following.
But we got time.
Which direction do you go?
Back the way we came.
Back the way you came. Okay.
But we're putting this in our pinned. Come back later.
Yeah.
When we're higher levels.
We'll save the Revenant.
Do we know how we died?
That's got something to do with that fucker in Ravenloft.
Probably.
Captain, you picture you as captain?
No, not Captain.
Is it Captain Tangled?
No.
What?
Captain is from 101 Dalmatians.
Not
You're
from-
thinking of Maximus.
Max.
The horse.
Maximus.
As-
I got there.
As Thatch comes back down and turns into a warhorse, puts you on his back and takes off. It's not super subtle. As he starts to run away, you all hear the sound of glass breaking. And as you turn around, you see the glass that was on the ground zoom back up to the thing and fixes itself, now with a gaping hole where the eye would be.
That's interesting. Makes me feel a little better.
And as you all go around the western side of Argynvostholt back to the front, and as you sort of curve around the side of the building that's collapsed, you all look and see sort of standing on the second level of that is the guy, just with his eyes sort of flaring. just staring at the horse.
Can I
He's an angry boy. You've
can
been
I
marked.
cast thaumaturgy and make my eyes the same way and just
I don't think that's how thaumaturgy works.
yeah, you can do your eyes the same way. Look,
Oh.
it says
Okay.
you alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 moment.
Great. Yes. He wasn't looking at you.
Oh.
And you all
Staring
make
at
your
the
way
ass of the horse.
back through. As you all
I can't do it with this arm.
as you all leave the grounds of Argynvostholt, and the sort of stone wall that circles the entire property, and get back on the road, off as you all are galloping north, off to the right is that river that you all sort of followed to get here, and you can see going the opposite way. Wait, sorry. The directions are weird in my head. Sort of almost parallel with you over the river. Thatch is busy. I would say probably Willow and Eris.
I mean, Gary is oblivious to everything.
You can see through the rain and sort of the fog that's resting and starting to rise. You can see a light sort of just hovering over the river, and then there's like a break in the fog, and you can see that it's a bird carrying a lantern. Sort of like violently is the wrong word. Very, very quickly flying, almost dramatically, speed-wise, flying past you all. And then you probably notice that it looks down at you, sort of tilts its head to the side, and does a circle before going off over the trees ahead of where you all are headed.
Yeah.
Hey, question.
Yes.
Question. Is that light? Does it remind me, or remind us of the lights, that we saw over the
Oh,
lake?
the purple.
No. It's
Okay.
now that you all can see it when it hovers. It's in its beak. It is carrying a lantern.
Yeah.
Not a large lantern, but it looks like a lantern. It is a raven.
Never mind, don't follow it. I would like to follow it.
But I don't see it, so.
I'm sure that they point. You all are riding on a singular horse. If Willow and Eris are eyeballing a raven, you're probably gonna know.
order we
It circled us
Are you in
and
the middle?
went off.
No, I'm holding you
where
over
we're
the horse.
headed.
Oh,
It-
yes.
Ahead of you to the direction you all are going, because on your way here you all pass through a thick wood,
Right.
and it flies over those trees and you sort of lose sight of it. But Thatch didn't
Was it-
really notice.
Was it flying towards Ravencroft?
Castle
Like that-
Ravenloft.
Ravenloft.
I mean, you probably is off to the right, up through the hills where the waterfall and the river come from. It did not go that direction. As that continues running, galloping, just before the road enters the forest, you see that raven is perched in the middle of the path and has set down the lantern.
Okay.
Whoa, Thatch.
Birdie!
I stop.
And as you stop, you watch it. It picks up the ring of the lantern. It flaps its wings and it takes off back towards the river, back the way you all came.
Maybe he wants us to follow it.
And it led us into the forest and then pieced the fuck out?
It stopped along the road we were on.
Oh.
Maybe
Right. It stopped in your path before you all got into the forest,
Yeah.
and then went back the way that it was coming from.
Clan of the
I do think that we should follow.
Follow the bird.
Maybe.
Just for note's sake, it is the cult of the feather. And the feather in Esmeralda's hair. I don't know why I said peacock.
You did say peacock.
And you also definitely said clan.
I
of the feathers.
apologize.
Also 100%.
I apologize. It is a cult of the feather, and it was a large hawk feather tied to the
Hawk
back of her
feather,
hair,
got
not a peacock. I don't know why I messed that up.
Well, am I following?
I say we follow it.
Yes.
Rule of fuck it. Let's go.
Majority wins.
It very clearly does not want us to go any farther, and if we continue forward, the likeliness of it continuing to stop in front of us and then bolt the other way is pretty good. So I say that we do.
Okay.
Go.
I say we follow.
Hi.
You all take off back towards the raven is flying over the river, but you can follow along the path, and it does sort of let up. It waits for you to catch up, and as you all take off, you end up passing Argynvostholt on your right. You can see it sits up off the hill a little bit, and the river continues down to a bend, and it's probably 15-20 minutes past Argynvostholt before you see that the raven has gone ahead and has landed on top of a large standing stone where it's placed the lantern, and then it hops down into the center of a stone circle where it's just sitting.
Everybody be super wary. I don't trust ravens because they attacked us on like our second day here.
Did they really?
Aw. It was a horde of them.
Oh, that's right, because then I cast darkness and we were all blind for a minute.
Yeah, it was very Alan Wake where they were like, "Rah!" And it was
I remember
like,
that, I remember that.
fuck you, I'm
Yeah,
asleep.
yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Copy.
I need some of the sweetest honeydew I've had in a long time.
I don't trust it.
This is just like a super rough outline, and these are not walls, they're just stones.
Terrain pieces.
How fun.
Oh, that's cool.
This is like, it's like a small Stonehenge. It doesn't
Could
look
we
like this.
possibly
Oh my gosh, do you think if I touch one of them, I will go back in time in Scotland?
Switch what?
Well, I was gonna say, Megan, can you see it all?
No. Sure can. But it's okay.
Won't see Jamie.
Alright, there we go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
It is not walls. It's
rocks.
a Stonehenge.
It's
It's
stones.
large,
It's rocks.
tall stones. And I got a bird.
Got the bird.
He had a burp.
Oh, I thought I had a raven.
This whole side thing
You okay?
is ruined now.
What?
So this whole side thing is ruined now because he didn't have a raven.
I know. What the hell? Ruined. What?
Cruey.
I also don't have a horse.
No,
So
you
here's a
don't.
moose.
make all the guys mooses go.
Yeah, that there's a moose.
I mean, if we're stopping, I will change back into thatch.
Into Scarecrow Man.
But moose.
But moose!
You all can do whatever you want to do, but
You can keep moose over here.
Gary is gonna walk right on up to the raven.
Yeah.
If she's a forest gnome, why would she care?
you're a forest gnome?
Yeah.
You walk up to the raven, and it sort of just hops. You know how ravens hop?
Yeah.
It hops over to you.
That's so cute. Stop.
And
Wait.
it sort of tilts its, so it's like looking with one eye at you. Huh? You flip me. It tilts its eye up and it looks at you, and you watch as it sort of puffs up and it goes,
Oh.
and then
Okay.
and then it hops away and it goes on top of this stone.
At this point, Eris is coming up to her because that was just so cute. It was just too cute.
We're
We're wearing this shit, right?
It swelled its neck, and then it hopped off.
That's so cute. I love that.
Speak with them.
Hello, Mr. Raven, or Miss Raven, or
Raven.
non-binary Raven. How are you today?
It seems a little flustered, and it pecks at the stone, and it goes, "Ah!" and it takes off flying in this direction above the river.
I think it wants us to go to that
With the lantern still in his mouth?
It left the lantern.
Okay, well, I'm going to go over to the stone where the lantern is.
Sure.
And I want to look at this and see what the heck is going
The
on.
lantern
I'm very
is-
upset now that the raven is gone.
It left the lantern in the center.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I apologize.
No, you
it
said
left
it's left
it.
on a
It
standing
left it
stone.
on top of this stone.
Oh.
Okay. But it poked at this stone.
Yeah, and then it sort of nuzzled in the direction. It motioned in the direction that it took off from.
Huh? I'm gonna go over to the stone and see what the deal is with the stone.
Okay. You wanna roll an investigation check?
Yeah, sure.
The ones we to go with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you two doing?
I mean, I was looking at all of this warily.
Welcome to Castle Raven. Land of disappointment.
Castle Raven left.
Sure. It's probably 12 feet tall, smooth
Okay,
on both
I try.
sides.
I try. It's fine.
And it's sort
We
of
good.
got
What is
a-
it?
So you were over there with me.
an indentation
Yeah,
at the top
investigation.
where the lantern is sitting. Would you roll?
I rolled a
Doesn't
natural one.
Doesn't
Natty
matter.
one.
She's looking too.
It's very smooth stone. Very big stone.
It's literally stone.
Perfect.
Do I know what kind of stone it is?
With a natural one, a hard stone.
16 plus 6.
22.
Why was I rolling?
Very nice stone.
Because it's fun.
Very, very, very old stone. A stone that is left to the elements with very little wear and tear and no moss or grass or anything overgrown around it.
That's weird.
That's weird.
That's suspicious.
That's weird.
That's what are you doing?
Is that all I get?
I'm going
Yes.
to ritual cast detect magic.
It's not a bowl.
It's rock.
It's a rock.
You would say that.
You ritual cast detect magic, and after 10 minutes, once again, nothing.
That's an asshole.
It's a very unmagical place.
It's very weird. There's no moss.
Well,
Why?
there's also no magic.
I'm gonna touch it.
The stone?
Yeah.
I had assumed you had already touched it.
yeah.
You touch it.
Oh,
It is
I
a
touched
now
it.
very wet stone. Rain.
Befriend the Raven. Do a murder. Period.
Thatch, as you cast your detect magic, and as you step into the center, you get a. There's a.
Monster.
As you enter the circle,
Scared boy.
you get a tingle
A tingle.
that sort of starts in your toes and then comes up to the center of your chest.
You feeling bubbly?
And you look around, you sort of absentmindedly make your way to the center and do like a spin around, and you feel some sort of weird druidic connection to this place. Your detect magic is still going, and you're just not getting any. There's no
Am I detecting this-
indications.
but am I still detecting the stuff on my friends?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure that I did stuff in the circle.
Right.
Just like,
No. But there's just
Spell magic.
there's some sort of natural energy to this circle of stones.
can I try to do like a nature check or?
Sure.
We saw something taking a break. We want to take a break real quick and come back to this?
No, it's okay.
It's like
Get to the good shit.
That is nature. That's 23.
there's not necessarily any indication to any of this. But the energy and the feelings that you're getting, this place is very old. Up to this point, you all are aware that the history of Barovia, and specifically Strahd's influence, goes back at least up 400 years. This place seems considerably older than that. The energies and the feelings that you're getting from inside this circle is timeless, almost.
Do I notice any druidic markings on the stones as I'm looking around now, with focusing on the druidic side of things?
No. The stones themselves are unmarked. The energy that you're getting is coming from the land, not necessarily the stones.
Is the energy that I'm feeling more of like a calming, or like is it giving me like a more of an eerie feeling?
It's not that. It's not necessarily calming, but it's not aggressive. It's a connection more than anything else. You, for some reason, and it doesn't feel like your friends are aware of any of this, but you have almost a spiritual connection to whatever is happening within this.
Can I look off in the direction where the raven flew?
Yeah. You look out over the river and you can see what looks like trees and maybe a few buildings. Not probably just on the other side of the river. And as you're looking over there, and Thatch, you notice this too, especially with your detect magic up. You see a flare of orange light up and then stay in the fog that's being caused by this rain. And then you hear not necessarily, you hear a yell, not like just sort of like a battle cry, not anything extended. Before you see what looks like a figure start coming towards you. It's a figure wearing red. It's a figure with its eyes trained in your direction. And then over its head a raven flies over in your direction. And on the other side of the river you see Esmeralda sort of looking and sort of waving you all down.
Oh,
And that's where we're gonna go to break.
Oh.
Okay.
nice. Okay.
Cult of the Feather.
We're gonna take a 10-minute break and then we're gonna come back. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. Break is over. We're opening cookies.
Derek kicked us out of the room, so our break was shortened.
What?
You kicked us out of the room where the snacks were.
Girl math. Girl math, Derek. Come on.
We couldn't get our snacks ready.
Get the snacks.
Oh. I girl math the other day, and it made me feel so much better. Because using the 4 interest-free payments.
Oh yeah, I love the 4 industry.
Girl math.
Don't do that.
Too late.
It's great.
I've done it multiple
I
times.
have to.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, we're back. We left off. We looked across the river from the stone circle, who it has a name, and I just don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is either.
No, the Scottish name for a fairy circle. I don't know what it is. Top of my head. We looked across the river, and Esmeralda appears out of the fog after a series of orange lights go off, sort of waving you all down. It looks like she's trying to say something, but you can't really hear it over the rush of the river.
Yeah.
What I'm going to simulate
Altadons?
right now. What?
Altadons?
Scottish circle of rocks.
That's a fairy ring.
Let's see. What do I want to do?
Not kill us, please.
Sure.
You're the one who read the book.
I was thinking about Pocket Bard.
Calenine?
I'm not worried about it. But this is the scene.
Me, I guess.
I want to move on. So this is what we have. There's about a 25-30 foot river between you all and Esmeralda. And it looks like
This is the river.
that is the river. This elegant dice box topper from Talon and Claw is our river. And it looks like she's sort of yelling something that you all can't really make out.
Well, I'm gonna walk down to the square edge of the river and just walk on the land.
You're the worst. Toss me.
Bob, throw me!
Yeah, you're probably the only one that can do the tossing.
That's fair. He can take some sort of animal form and toss me. Gary Fastball special. It's fine.
How fast is this river water moving?
It's moving pretty fast.
Downpouring.
Now,
She a rushing river.
is it rushing like where we can see that there's rocks underneath of it, or
Not that you could tell.
Looks like a really
so
deep river.
we don't know how deep the river is?
Correct.
Sure. Do we see a bridge or
Hold on, let me buy my swims.
Yeah, I was going to say.
anything?
Can you just
Make a
transfer into
perception
something
check.
that
Octopus.
Can I
Not
not be the one to
fly.
do it?
Try to
I
read
can't
her
tell yet.
lips.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know, some people can actually read lips, Derek.
That seems like a
What would you
Very
like
direct,
me to
yeah.
roll?
perception.
Reading lips.
Perception
Yeah, we can both try. She's looking to.
to try and read the lips
No, for boats.
for boats.
It's perception, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That was a 9 plus 2. 11. Oh, that's better than I thought it was. 16.
16.
15.
I'll start over here. As you sort of look up and down the river, you don't see anything. There doesn't appear to be any sort of man-made anything in this river, as far as you can tell from your perspective. You are sort of in the bend of a river, where you all came. It sort of winds out and then cuts back through before it follows along the side of what is a sort of growing mountainside. Now that you all are deeper in here, it looks from where you all are approaching the southeast side of a relatively large mountain range that's sort of growing off into the southern direction. And this river sort of follows the lay of that, the downside of this mountain. But you don't see any boats or bridges or anything in your immediate area, and haven't while you all have been riding around the side. With a 16 to read the lips, it looks like she's saying, it looks like she's saying, well, great, looks like y'all didn't die in the hold over there. That's fantastic. I got some things over here that I found that if you all aren't too busy, you might come over and help with.
I'm gonna go right to the water's edge.
We still got red guy charging at us.
No, he wasn't following us. He was just staying and watching us.
Oh, I misread. Or misheard. Sorry.
No,
there
he
was a
was.
figure walking toward us.
Yeah.
In red.
No, her.
Oh, it was
Oh,
her.
Esmeralda.
Red.
The way that you said it, it sounded like
Two
it was
separate
two
people.
separate people.
I apologize. Esmeralda has a red coat.
Gotcha.
Understood.
And
Got
she
it.
came
Understand.
out of the fog, sort of
Got it.
jogging up to you all.
Got it.
I'm going to motion my friends to come to the edge of the water as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go and wild shape into an giant octopus. Take a tentacle and wrap it around each one of them. Hold them in the air. And swim across.
Let me ask you a question. Can it be a frog?
But can it be a frog?
I mean, it's a giant octopus that has a 60 swim speed.
Watch
and
the arm.
And I'm going to hold them above my head so they don't get wet.
I'll take it.
There you go.
Perfect.
So I have 5 tentacles to swim with, and one around each one of them as I'm holding them up, holding them above water.
Make oh wow. The DC on this is going to be high, and you're going to roll with disadvantage because you
There
have
you go.
2 medium-sized creature, and well, you technically have 3 medium-sized creatures that you're carrying above
I'm
your
small. Pretty sure I'm small. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I am small.
head.
And
It's going to be
I'm a large creature.
athletics at disadvantage.
I'm scared of this. Emboldening bond. Get your D4. Everybody get a D4.
Just in case he's.
At disadvantage. That's 11.
11.
I am small.
Small.
Core
Okay.
size is small.
Okay. You all, with an 11, you all make it about as Thatch sort of melts into the water, and then you all see these yellow tentacles pop up. Maybe just brown. They're the color of Thatch. Come up and sort of wrap around you all. And as you all enter the water, you immediately start drifting. Start drifting this way. And about halfway, Gary sort of goes underwater, and as you sort of try and reorient, you just get sort of kerfuffled. You make about halfway. I'm gonna have you roll again.
Don't drop me, I'll sink.
How far are we from shore again?
Probably about 10, 15 feet.
Am I still at disadvantage?
Yes.
You're just gonna miss you.
That's actually better.
Ooh, okay.
That is a 17.
And as you reorient from not letting Gary drown, you sort of get your footing.
Tentacles.
Wet.
And but you're all pretty wet at this point. Before you do, after about 5-6 minutes of struggling, make it across.
60 swim speed between 5 or 6 minutes to get across 30 feet of water? Fuck.
Quickly moving river. Oh, fuck you.
What?
Did you mention the 60 foot of water swim speed before we started talking about this?
I was letting you do the challenge.
I'm not aware of how fast a large octopus moves across. It took 5 or 6 minutes. And as you all make
As you all,
plans,
fuck you! As you all!
you see that Esmeralda has turned around, and there are,
Bitch!
frighteningly, 2 scarecrows shambling towards her. From from the buildings and things that are on the other side of this river.
That's your kin!
You got family! We found your people!
Didn't when we first get there, people were scared of the
Correct.
scarecrows
Yeah.
because they were
Coming to life.
Yeah, well,
and
no, they
attacking
were
people?
attacking people.
Correct.
Oops. Great. Cool. Cool.
Great,
Love
cool.
that for us.
Found your people, Thatch! You're welcome!
And we're going to
Why are we all
roll
prone?
initiative.
Roll initiative.
Because you just got tossed out of the river onto the shore.
Couldn't have gently placed us?
I don't know. Is that something else that we probably could say right in this moment?
What?
Like I got 60 feet of swim speed.
That's cacked.
We're telling a story together. It's not just me.
Okay.
Oh my god!
We know now.
What?
Is it?
Yeah. We're telling a story together, and you all are very unhelpful.
I'm sorry. 17! Can we talk? This is a historical moment.
I'm proud of you.
Eris rolled double digits for initiative.
It's a first.
That's a first. And she's got a broken arm still.
That's
Yeah,
true.
a broken arm.
Just and keep in mind that any dexterity-based anythings are at disadvantage. And I'm pretty sure that your attacks are dexterity-based.
Unless you're using spells. Like,
In this fight, we have Esmeralda,
That's a girl, she's so pretty.
These guys are literally made of straw. Why don't we just burn them?
I mean, I have sacred flame.
But they're also wet because it's raining.
Ah, that won't work.
Wet things don't
Well,
burn.
this is divine flame.
Okay.
Okay, what did we get? 25 to 20? Mm-hmm. 20 to 15? 17?
16.
I got higher than
You got higher than me.
Am I going first? Wait. I don't like that.
I either like going first or going last because I can help with whatever's going on.
I'm normally just like somewhere in the middle, but like towards the end.
We also have an emboldening bond going. So, your D4s. Which D4 am I gonna use?
Keep them handy.
Pardon me while I prepare my things.
You're good.
are you going into the bag because your D4?
Yeah, my D20s are fucking ruining my life.
They're betraying you.
They are.
Okay, we had 17,
Don't roll my
16,
dice.
15 to 10. Illegal, illegal. Don't touch other people's dice without permission. Bad, disadvantage.
Just
He's so bad.
15 to 10. Cool. 10 to 5.
This garbage in here.
5.
7.
Okay.
What are these? Why are they here?
Okay.
What is that? None of them should be in here.
First, the scarecrows. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put our regular ground map on top of all this. Okay. Can I still
Aw,
do that?
darn.
No.
Okay, so these guys are going to move in. The raven has flown across the river.
It's a bat.
5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. And
Thatch, that's not what you look like, is it?
No.
That is pretty.
Thatch is much more formed. He looks much more like a person.
Yeah, I
These are
figured
sort
with
of these are
However,
sort of
that is the
mini that we-
mini that we
Yeah.
got.
these guys are sort of
Notice that seems-
lackadaisical, vaguely human-shaped things to scare away crows.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4 at Esmeralda. Esmeralda's AC is 17.
Oh boy.
Mine too.
Miss hit, 1 hit.
Why is everybody's AC so much?
Bro, yours is more than mine.
1 hit from the 4 attacks.
I got good armor.
I don't. A skin.
To do.
That's fine.
Probably.
I'll take that into account.
Wow,
I
really?
mean, I do
Okay.
have a shield too.
Has
Whenever
this die. I love my amethyst, but it just
Okay.
doesn't.
Both of these scarecrows sort of have come out of the mist, and you watch as they both sort of take their arms, which have, unlike Thatch, sort of twigs for claws, and they just sort of come in flailing at Esmeralda, and you see one of them catches her in the face, and that is their turn. Actually,
Oh no!
from behind
3.
a. Where are my things? Okay.
Why do you hate us?
I don't hate you.
Feels like it.
From one side of this guy.
Ooh, they're buildings?
Yes.
They're buildings, guys! Look at that.
Eris, it is your turn.
Well, I'm gonna freaking stand up
Sure.
first.
We problem. Boink.
After he just unceremoniously threw us.
You did, but that's what the DM said. We're telling you straight together.
Listen! Then say something!
And then, we'll just,
Stabs.
yeah, we'll just,
Eldritch Blaze.
well, do I need both hands for my Eldritch Blast?
No.
Okay, well then,
Is Eldritch Blast dexterity based? Is the
No.
real question. I don't think. I didn't. Okay.
Because
It's charisma based.
Yes. Yes. Go
who
ahead.
is getting this information?
It's
What's your
spell
spell
attack.
cast- what's your spell casting?
modifier.
You're a charisma-based spellcaster.
Yes, that's what warlocks are.
Okay. Yes, it's charisma.
Okay, I trust
Right.
you.
Let's go
Rocks.
for
Big boy right here, who's close to all my friends.
Okay.
That is a 7.
Plus.
Plus the.
You get to do 2.
Yeah. 7 plus a 6.
Hits.
Oh, not 20.
Oh, yeah,
Let's-
sure.
Hey!
Go.
So roll the damage for the first one.
Double that damage.
Oh no.
1 plus a. He did it, but what's it? D3. 1 plus 3, 4.
1 plus 3 is 4. And then this one is 8 automatically. Roll. Oh, that's a D10.
Yeah.
10 automatically, plus another 10 is 20, plus your modifier, which is 3, so 23 damage on the second one.
Let's go. Nice job.
She may have a broken arm, but she can.
You send out one Eldritch
still
Blast,
function
and it sort of hits the one on the hits it on the shoulder, and then you send out the second one, and it hits this one full on the face, and you watch as it sort of rips the hood off. So this is just like a headless scarecrow now. There's like twigs and like fur and stuff sticking up out of the neck.
Shit.
And would you like to move? You have 15 feet of movement left.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there.
Go
Well,
ahead. 5, 10. Sure. 10. So you have 5 more if you want to move 5 more. Sure. So then it is Willow's turn.
Hi, hello, yes. I would like to stand up, please.
Sure.
And help defend our new friend.
So up here, a slashy that one.
Sure.
Bring out the sun sword.
Lighting the sun sword?
Sure.
Okay. It doesn't have a blade, it's just a hilt.
It is just a hilt with just light. Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a rapier that had a glowy glow on it.
No, it's just that it's a hilt, and then when you pull it, it lights like a
Lightsaber.
Yeah.
Does it have a
Lightsaber.
sheath?
No, it just.
It's hanging on my hips. I got belts.
So it's a lightsaber.
It's not a lightsaber.
It's a lightsaber.
It's a fire sword.
It's a lightsaber.
Okay, well, sure.
What sound does it make when it comes out?
Shush.
No, because it's fire. It goes.
Okay, that is a 13 to hit.
Hits.
Yay!
Which one? That one.
This one.
Yes.
The green
The
one.
hoodless one.
Oh, max damage. 12.
You take the sun sword and you just sort of stab into the gut, and it sort of like lights up for a second, and then just sort of burn like embers out from the inside, and it starts to smoke like a bunch of smoke before it just sort of shimmies down to just a pile of clothes.
Someone please clip that.
So this one's gone.
His
Reminds me of what I did at the beginning. Straight right in.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Yay!
Anything else on your turn?
No!
Yeah, because we got kicked out.
Threw us all off.
He left his drink.
Don't need that. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm good.
It is Esmeralda's turn. Esmeralda is going to take her leg and she's going to kick this thing, and then take 2 slashes with a rapier. So.
Thanks, cat.
Their feet look like birds' feet. Like a really skinny bird feet. Yeah.
But also kind of like roots.
Have you ever seen Dash without his boots on?
Both hit.
I don't want to. I don't like feet as it is.
So she takes 2 slashes with a rapier and then 1 with her hand axe at this guy. The two rapier attacks hit, where she does 9 here. So total of 18. She sort of pushes this guy back a couple feet.
Like a bitch. Get to get my very own highly copyrighted next.
And then Gary.
Gary turn. Wow. Gary's gonna get up.
First and foremost.
And then she's going to make it as close to one of them as she can get, since one of them is already dead.
How many feet can you move?
30. 5.
So 20 more. You can get over the one. You could probably get over to either one.
I'll get over to the one that has no damage yet, and I will rage.
As you approach the corner of the house,
Oh no.
you see.
Another one?
Excuse me.
Another
He's
one.
in my screen.
Another one.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we'll
I
just
can
we'll
see
just touch them with fire. It's fine.
It's raining, Willow. Gary.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
Oh.
Did you crit? No, I haven't gotten to use this one yet. It's a 5. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Hellish rebuke.
Basically.
Gary style.
Yeah. Alright, okay, so I get a +2 bonus to my attack and my damage rolls because I have both. Night Owl's Prowl and the
Should be +3.
okay. No, it's to attune to 2 or more. It's have a +2 bonus to attack and damage.
+2 on top of what it already has.
Which is a +1.
So total of +3.
It just says it is enhanced to have a +2 bonus.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah,
I need
it's
to go
+2.
change.
So, +3 is a lot. I attack. Axe.
You get 2 attack, right?
Yes.
That's still an
That's a 9, 10, 11.
Hits, just hits.
Only 11? No, you still have to add your attack. What's your attack?
Oh, +7, 18.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way.
No way that it was that low.
Well, we all know that their AC is 11.
This is still gonna hit. 7, 11, 12, wait, 12, 14.
Hits.
Math. Alright,
Girl
so
math.
2d12s. That's a 3 plus
3.
5. Plus 5, because it's a +4 usually. And that gets an extra damage roll. Or an extra.
So they're going +2.
Don't help her. She knows what her math is.
Yes, it's a +5. So 8 points of damage, and then 10 points of damage.
Total of 18.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get him, Gare Bear.
Yep. 2 swings with the Night Owl's Prowl. And you're slashing up this guy's pants real good. He's just clothes. They're just made of clothes.
But specifically his pants!
Yeah.
That's because she's short.
You specifically made a point to tell me that you're small.
I am small! Alright, continue.
Okay, Gary, you used your full movement. You took your 2 action. You got a bonus action. You raged bonus
I raged.
action. Yeah, you're done. Thatch, it is your turn.
It is my turn.
Let's go
These
catch.
pants are fucked up.
Alright, I'm going to, I'm now out of the water with them.
Yep.
And I'm switching from octopus, I'm using one of my actual wild shapes to
Yes.
change into an Ankylosaurus.
Ooh, dinosaur time.
So I have
They're
your teeny one.
so tiny. Dinosaur
But I also-
time.
Did I not give you all those dinosaurs I got, Derek?
No.
I have a bunch of dinosaurs to give you.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I have one.
Big one.
Morty.
Okay. My movement
That's
speed
huge.
is 30.
That's huge.
So, can I get up next to Gary?
Yes.
And I'm going to do a
Oh my goodness.
tail whip to attack him.
Tail whip.
It's like a choking hazard. That's what she said.
An Ankylosaurus?
Oh wait, I can't do Ankylosaurus yet. That's not right. It's not Ankylosaurus. It's the other one. It is.
The one that looks like this.
Yes.
Raptor.
Raptor?
Velociraptor.
Hold on.
That's a
An
velociraptor.
Ankylosaurus is my favorite.
It's yours, yes.
They're big old squatty boys.
Yes,
Yeah,
with
this-
the big, with
Yeah.
the big
Boulder
tail,
tail.
big
This is
boulder tail,
yeah,
big
this
boulder
is
tail.
a velociraptor.
They're like armored.
Yeah, they look like dinosaur armadillos.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
With a mace tail.
Mace tail.
Shut the hell up right now. Gee!
Okay, he didn't just do that.
He
He's
didn't
had it for a
just-
long
he's had it
time.
for a long time,
Still.
Yee!
What's it called? Aliosaurus is what I'm turning into.
Aliosaurus.
Hold on, I have to look up what that is. Hold on.
Raptor.
This one's rolling good.
The little one, the teeny one.
Rat. Rat.
It's a raptor sound.
That was a pigeon.
You sound like the not
Like a
Kevin.
scary goose.
No, the Pixar short where they're all on the line.
Yeah.
Yes! Oh my
You
those
mean
that would
on
go
the line?
That one is the cutest.
Oh, my speed's actually 60, so yeah, I'm definitely up next one.
Yes.
And
All of them
I'm
just
going to do a pounce attack.
Pounce.
You all watch as the octopus just slowly turns into a bigger thing, and it does like that raptor run where it sort
It
of
doesn't click, it
snake runs, and then right beside Eris it leaps into the air on top of this scarecrow.
Actually, no, I'm yeah. So I'm
I
going to
got
do
one
a
arm
attack.
man.
Get him.
Actually,
I feel like by
miss.
now Eris has taken one of her like
Only
little
10.
wraps.
You got
and,
too excited.
You have a D4.
Oh wait, I have D4. Hold on, I have a D4.
Everybody's got a D4.
Yeah, now it hits. Sorry, 13.
You jump and you sort of you miss it, but with your big right leg, you sort of grab it with your big old claw and you slam it up against the wall. How much
Ooh.
damage do you do?
Good.
As you sort of like parkour one leg on the
9.
side of the wall to land on the other side of this guy.
9.
9 slashing damage.
9.
Wait, do you have a?
It needs to make a DC strength saving throw.
Do you have a rider's a
Yes.
saddle on in real life?
Sure.
Can Gary?
There is no saddle on the dinosaur.
Why
It's not wild shape.
What am I rolling?
Strength saving throw.
It's his vest.
It's his vest.
It's his vest.
His vest turns into a saddle for whatever
4?
animal it is.
4, yeah, that's a fail, so it's not prone.
It doesn't matter how big or
Prone.
small.
Yeah.
Tiny saddle on a spider.
This is just a square of paper, but it's prone.
Yes, so that means you get advantage on attacks against.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Well, this feels wrong.
Go back.
Not Thatch. No.
Anything else in your turn, Thatch? That was all of your movement and an attack and a
My-
bonus action to change.
Yeah,
So
no.
that is the end.
Yep.
We are back up to the top with the scarecrows. We're going to start down here. Number 2 is going to. It's already terrifying glared her. So he's going to continue to claw. Ooh, natty 20 and an 8.
I want to
So.
see some scarecrow on scarecrow violence.
I just want to see how they react. They'd react if they see another scarecrow, but like a better one. You know,
Look at him go.
a finished one.
Talk to them in
Bam.
Scarecrow.
And scarecrow.
Speak straw.
Please, is there just? I don't think that's doing anything.
Just material rubbing up against each other. You see that this scarecrow over here
Borderline like styrofoam.
just bitch slap claws Esmeralda again.
No.
That one in between Thatch and Gary is going to get up from prone.
Boo.
Boo, you.
I don't want to fight.
Interesting. I'm gonna roll.
Are you gonna take on a dinosaur
Even
or
s-
no?
You watch as it's getting up. It's sort of like looking back and forth between Gary and her big axe and this crazy velociraptor that's just rolled up. And Thatch, it's gonna look at you, and you watch as its eyes sort of flare up like coals inside of its head. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
I would very much like to see a dinosaur scared of scarecrow.
Wisdom saving throw.
A scarecrow dinosaur.
Yeah, a material dinosaur.
On saving throws.
With a saddle.
It doesn't have a saddle.
His vest turns into a saddle.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
canon now.
No, but
23.
23.
What?
100%.
I rolled a 19.
You are not frightened by this one's terrifying.
I know that trick.
And you can no longer be terrifying glared by this one for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
Actually, you by any of them. So you're good.
I'd hope so.
Should I terrify glare
You're,
them back?
you're speaking in
You're
scarecrow.
and then it sort of just grabs out for you with one of its twig claws. For 17 to hit. and it's going to do 6 damage.
6 damage?
6 damage. Just the sound of chub rub happening.
That's why I don't wear corduroy.
I don't wear shorts.
Okay, that one's turn. All of these guys are going to converge down this alleyway. If someone could scoot those boys.
How far do they go?
Those first 2 will probably get. They get to go 30 feet, so they can probably That one will come to this side, and then the one in the back. Make this one come up to Gary, and then that one in the back will take that one spot.
Is that staying within melee of me?
Yes.
Oh wait, you could have done a sentinel attack.
I could have done a sentinel attack. I'm gonna do a sentinel.
Or do you want to wait and see if one of the other guys does one?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll do sentinel on this.
Okay.
Perimetral!
Because he attacked your friend.
He attacked my friend. 18
Hit.
plus 3. Actually, 18 plus 4. And then.
Did you roll your rage?
Yes.
She's got a 5.
No, because
Oh.
it was doing nobody's doing damage to you though, right?
No, but we haven't gotten back to my.
But what was
Yeah.
what was the rage effect?
It's
Oh.
when somebody
Oh, the
attacks.
force
when
damage.
something
Got it.
attacks me,
Yes, I
yeah.
remember.
12 plus 5 is 17 points of damage.
Oh yeah, you take this guy out. As he stands him and sort of reaches out for the dinosaur, you sort of just take your axe down on its arm and just fully chop its arm off, and this one also just collapses into clothes. And you watch as a couple little field mice run out from inside of it.
Friends!
Do they come up to your knee? 'Cause you're small.
No, it's a field mouse.
No. I am 3 feet tall, thank
Gus
you.
Gus runs out from inside the scarecrow.
Oh.
Oh, Cinderella! This scarecrow right here is going to come up to Gary and put its twig claws on its knees, and you watch as it sort of opens like a gape in its mouth, like the silence does from Doctor Who, and then you watch as the coals in its eyes sort of flare up. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Me?
Yes.
Do not bring this
Is it
silence.
magic?
Is it magic?
Is it magic?
Terrifying glare?
I don't think so.
Well, I have this.
Yeah, but I don't know.
If we ever had to fight the silence, I would quite literally kill myself.
How would you fight the silence? You don't know what you're looking at.
Exactly.
Terrifying glare is a ranged attack.
So no, it's not.
It's a bonus action.
So not magic.
Yeah, you have to make a wisdom save.
I was just wondering because I have advantage on it.
Or
Music
being
good?
magically frightened.
That's true.
Or be magically frightened.
Oh, so yeah, it is.
So
Yes.
I get advantage.
Correct.
Yay!
Dash, do you feel like you're having an existential crisis right now?
I don't identify as a scarecrow, so no.
Same.
Agreed.
15.
15 hits. Oh wait, saves. I'm
Saves.
sorry. My brain was somewhere else. 15 saves. You cannot be frightened in this way for 24 hours.
Can I just back at me?
Yes, and as you do, its mouth closes and it sort of just like slaps out at you.
Like a cat
Does a 12 hit?
Does a 12 hit you?
12 does not hit me, no.
Okay,
So
so
if they do an attack, you still get to miss.
Yes.
if it hits.
If it hits, but it does not hit me.
Oh.
My armor class is 15.
So that's that one, and then those two are both. One of them is going to terrifying glare you, but it doesn't matter because you've already beaten it. But it is going to claw you for the second time, which is a natty 1, so that misses. And then the other one's going to claw you twice
In fact, it breaks its fingers off.
for an 18 and a 10.
One hits, one misses.
Okay, so you're gonna take 6 damage
Like tries to
from that
hit your
second
battle axe and it just
slash.
cuts off his fingers.
And that is the Scarecrows.
My turn.
Next is Eris, yes.
Small edge is bad. Homeboy, he's scared of Gary.
Sure.
And then I can. That's
Yep.
yeah. Cool.
1 and 1.
1 and 1.
First one to the one next to Gary.
Yep. How am I doing this? 8 plus a 6.
Hits.
Cool. 6 plus a 6.
12 hits.
Alrighty. 3 plus 3 is 6. To 1 by Gary.
6 to the one by Gary. Okay.
And 1 by Esmeralda gets a 5 plus a 3 is 8.
Fantastic. You send out. What color are your Eldritch Blasts?
Are they green?
They're whatever color you want them to be.
Totally weird.
So you watch these green globules. You sort of just from the hip.
But I can't do it.
Oh, that's true. You whip it out and you're like, ooh, shit. And they both sort of just strike center mass, and you watch as the this one that was bent down to Gary sort of just loses its balance for a second, and then looks over in your direction.
That's just Harris's call sign today.
Eris, you wanna move or bonus action?
You know what? No, I'm good. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay.
They're all
Willow.
somewhat.
Hi, what's up?
What do I want to do? Just in case, because
Call sign.
I don't want things to happen to people and stuff. I'm gonna run up to behind.
Yuri, and I'm gonna touch you. I'm gonna poke you on your cute little head. And I'm gonna cast heroism.
Ooh.
You are imbued with bravery. It's a concentration spell, so I'll have to concentrate if I get hit. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened, and you gain 2 temporary hit points. Wait, hold on. I don't think it's 2. Wait. Gain temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns.
Oh, it's starting each of its turns.
So,
And your spellcasting modifier.
oh, and I can do 2 additional targets.
Man,
But is it a touch spell?
it is a touch spell.
So you can't touch too. I mean, you could run over.
Sneak with that one scarecrow was that died.
Can I do that as my action again?
I'll let you break it up if you want to hit Eris or Thatch. You can run over to them, but that's where you will end.
Are you immune to being frightened because you're scared?
You don't know that.
I do not know that.
I'll do it. More hit points for everybody. Boop. Let me, because I can choose 2 additional targets. It's so confusing because like it says what it does, but
Your
then it
spellcasting modifier
says is 2.
is 2,
Okay.
so you
okay.
get 2 hit points.
2 hit points
At the
per
start of every turn.
our turns. Yes. Yeah, start of every turn for 1 minute. And you're immune to being frightened.
Okay, and then as my bonus action, I would like to slightly turn my head over here, and I'm gonna summon my spiritual weapon as my bonus
Does
action.
casting the second spell get rid of concentration on the first spell?
If it's 2 concentration spells, then yes, because
Yes.
never mind. Then I'm gonna just concentrate on them.
Yeah. Okay.
So never mind that I'm gonna just
You
keep
got
my sword.
Probably 10 feet of movement left.
Probably an opportunity attack if I get out of that way, but that would trigger your sentinel one.
She's already used
I've already
it.
used it for this
Already
round
used it.
because they already went this round. They are top of turn, not bottom of turn.
Bonus actions.
That's no reactions.
I kinda wanna save it for emergencies only.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay with my shield up. Ready to go.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you all hear two loud grunts as Esmeralda takes 2 more slashes with her rapier and then comes down on the head of this thing and that's her.
Wait, I get the top of the order because I haven't gone yet.
No,
No.
we haven't even gotten to. We
Uh,
haven't gotten to us yet.
Oh.
the hand axe sinks into the head of this thing as another one crumples in front of Esmeralda and she looks at you all. She says, "Thank y'all for coming. I found these guys in the marsh, and they followed me. So we're gonna deal with that, and then I'll let y'all know what's up."
Yay!
And then she runs. She jumps onto some crates, and then gets on the roof of this building, and sort of looks off over in that direction.
See him. Follow him as you see him.
Okay. That's Esmeralda's turn. Gary, it's your turn. 2 points at the top of your turn. Hit points.
I'm going to
And they're temporary, so those will go away first.
stay where I am. Actually, no. Can I break up
Yes.
movement and actions?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
it's not a concentration spell.
I'm D20.
What?
I can't cast 2 spells after the other time.
No.
Good.
But know that for the future. It's not a concentration.
Flank.
Not really.
I mean, you could go like that and flank.
Flank.
Yes,
It's
if you do
advantage,
that.
right? I don't remember what flanking does.
It just gives you advantage.
That hits. That's 17.
Yep.
Plus 7 plus 3. So he. 16 points of damage.
Sure.
Does he go down?
Yes. He's no, he's not. He's still up.
Okay. Another swing. Natural 20.
Hey. Swing, bada bada.
So 12 plus 4 plus 5.
You take one big swing, and then you sort of just bisect him with the second one, and his pants and his shirt just sort of get caught in a big breeze, and they sort of blow off into the river.
Excellent. I'm going to make my way around to the other side of these two. Now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm not flanking, but I don't want to leave their melee.
Thatch.
Bite attack.
Chomp chomp.
Nom nom.
17 plus 6.
Hits.
I know. I will too.
Oh, you did yours weird.
Because he's not the only one telling the story. We all are.
11 points of damage.
Yes, 11 points of damage.
He can leave us in suspense for
Which
months.
one says it? Which one?
Really,
Okay.
really just giving Derek a lot of shit tonight. Started
Bro,
out
bro.
with Steven saying, "Derek, I love you."
I like how that's giving him shit though. Showing affection is giving
Also,
him
Megan wasn't home when I got home from work, and still hasn't said I love you or given me a kiss. So that's how my day's going.
Oh no!
shit. She said it on the phone with you.
I did.
Not in person.
Doesn't count.
Derek.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Advantage.
Oh, the big
To be
one.
fair, he hasn't said it to me.
I did, in fact,
So
when I walked in the door.
I'm going to use my first
I
level
did.
spell slots.
You said hi. I said hi. I love you. And then you were doing something.
didn't hear you say it.
And I'm going to heal myself with my first level spell slot with my wild shape ability.
It's marriage.
That's my marriage.
Okay.
So I heal 4.
You want to move or take out? Oh, that was your bonus action. You want to move?
No, I'll stay where I'm at.
Top of the order, Scarecrow.
Nope, not at all. Not at all, G. Not like I don't tell him it every single day.
Yep. You signed up for it.
For many years he did, yes.
You look like you're both wearing wedding rings underneath them.
You know.
The ultimate sign of love and commitment.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you memory
neither.
earlier than
Touched.
Megan. That's how long they've been together.
I'm going.
My earliest memory, she's in there.
This guy over on my left is gonna turn around to Gary and sort of try and give her like a really scary hug, and then like scrape on her back.
Oh. Just one of her.
I've got a
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I look crazy because I got
22 and an 18. That's high.
Maybe that's over.
So they both hit?
What's your AC?
15.
Yes, they both hit. You're
Okay.
gonna take 12 total damage as this scarecrow sort of wraps itself around you and scratches on your back.
Sure.
Oh, like a big old scarecrow hug.
And then
Oh yeah.
Is it per attack or is it just when you attack?
I think just when I'm hit.
Well, you're hit twice.
That is 4 points of damage to it. Let me see.
Okay.
Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll
Yeah.
before your rage ends.
Sure.
Another 4 points of damage.
It scratches you and you feel the pain, but then you just there's like a it's like the shields from Doom, but you really know that. So your body just vibrates and then like just a big force sort of just rips his arms away from you.
So you know the fire that pops out when Unikitty gets mad?
No.
In the Lego movie?
She just gets like engulfed in fire.
Yeah, that's kind of what I imagined.
Sure.
'Cause
Force fire.
I equate her with Unikitty.
Force. Okay, that's that one. This one's gonna take 2 swipes at the dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
18 and 17.
Both hit.
12 total damage from those. And then... Wow. Are they gonna move? Probably not. Yeah, they're pretty squished.
They're squeezed.
Yeah, Eris, it's your turn.
Are there any crates? Can I get up there like she did?
Sure. It's gonna be a dexterity check. to
Oh,
get
yeah,
up
no, never mind. Can't do that. I'm broken.
Welcome to BGH for this Curse of Strahd, where Steven plays everybody's.
Okay, she should have known that.
there. She can do it if she wants. I'm just reminding her that her arm is broken.
Yes,
Yeah,
because jumping
okay.
involves arms.
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Well, climbing involves arms.
I have this open.
You can surround me. Maybe.
Yeah, but I also want to Eldritch Blast because I don't want to get close to these guys. Respectfully.
Even with him in the way, you can attack them. Their AC just goes up a little bit.
Okay.
Yes, they're at.
Well, I'm going to scoot up just a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do that to this bad boy right here.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I can't. I don't think
Go ahead.
that's default. That is a 9 plus a 6.
Hits.
And
Ooh,
an 18.
wait. No, that'll miss with 3/4 cover.
18 plus a 6.
That hits.
Second.
10 plus 3. 13.
Okay. One of the Eldritch Blasts hits the saddle, and the other one just goes right into the shoulder of the one that's been bitten by the dinosaur.
What I was specifically looking for.
Little bit.
There's that one.
Little bit of movement.
Oh my god.
Which one is it?
Willow, it's your turn.
I'm holding you.
Chill
the
the
horses.
Oh. Yeah.
Willow, it's your turn.
Hi, what's up?
I would like to guiding bolt the one on the left up the butt.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it at second level because I haven't used it. Do it.
Which I was a part press too.
13.
Hits.
Uh, 6.
Damage?
Oh wait, what am I doing?
I have no idea.
This is guiding bolt.
I don't
what
know,
am
dude.
I doing? Sorry, it's at second level, it's 5d6. 1 second.
Forgot 5d6
5d6
for guiding bolt.
for guiding bolt at second level. Second level or higher, the damage increases by a d6.
Yeah. What's the damage?
First
originally?
level is 5d6,
First
No,
level
it's
is
46.
so it would be 5d6.
First level. I said I'm doing it second
I
level.
know, but I was. It's
Yes, it's 5d6. You're right. You're
Because
right.
I believe it, yeah.
you can do 24 damage with a guiding bolt.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Potentially.
15.
14, 15, yeah.
No, it's just one. 4 plus the additional one.
She only rolled 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only 3.
Yes.
So 4 was 1, and then 5 was 5. So
16 plus 5 is
5 is
21.
I can't do fast math. 21. 21. Yeah, 23 damage. She would have gotten there. Just don't do fast math.
Guiding bolt sort of just attacks this, and you watch as it sort of gets sucked into the canvas, and you watch as the light sort of just dissipates within him, like a jack-o'-lantern, and it sort of lights him up from the inside.
Hi, what's up?
Anything else on your turn? Movement or bonus action?
No, because I'm still concentrating on them getting the hit points that they need. So
Okay.
stay right here.
Esmeralda from the rooftop sort of assesses the situation down below, and you watch her run on the rooftop and jump off the other side. You all lose sight of her. Gary.
That's me.
Which one?
The one that I guiding bolted, maybe?
Yeah,
because you get advantage.
This one's dead too, so.
Advantage.
Advantage on the guiding bolted one.
Yes.
You're also fucking.
That's a 13. That's 17. So that's gonna hit. 12 plus 5.
He's done.
And then I'm going to turn to the other one and do the same thing. And do.
Yep.
Yep.
That's 12 plus 7 plus 3 something. And then. That is another. I'm never not using these dice again. That's another 12 plus 5 is 17 points. of damage.
You just take out both of these guys, almost in just a single swing. Both of those scarecrows down. Scarecrows go down.
Bye bye.
And
Bye.
at the end of your turn, you do hear a couple more grunts from Esmeralda around that corner.
Okay. More around the corner, methinks.
My turn?
Yes, it is your turn. I'll take those 2 scarecrows.
Well, hearing the grunts, I'm just going to step over Gary and run around the corner.
Yes.
I have 60 feet of movement.
Yes. Excuse me, pardon me.
So many.
So many indeed.
Hey, did you know that these are not supposed to be in there?
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, well I'm gonna take the one out of the one that I was just playing with, and then you can have the rest of them.
Okay. I'm going to run here, and I'm going to do a pounce attack on that one right there.
Okay.
And so this is my action, which does a claw attack.
Is it a pounce attack or a claw attack?
So, the way pounce works, if I move at least 30 feet straight forward a creature that it then hits with a claw attack on the same turn, the character must then do a DC to save a strength assault or go prone.
Okay.
So it's still a claw attack. It is a 13 to hit.
Yep.
That is 11 points of damage.
Yes.
Just straw rubbing together. Anything else?
It needs to do its strength save DC of 13.
I had the intentions made of a goldfish tonight. I'm so sorry.
Strength save. 15.
We're all on
So it's not
the
knocked prone. And I will use a third level spell slot to second level spell slot to heal myself up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, no.
2 no, it's 2 plus
You
something.
added D4?
What?
You still got D4 from the golden bone?
I don't think that works for.
That's just for saves and attacks, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just gotta double check something.
It's a 2, not a 1, right?
Hmm?
It's a 2, not a 1.
Ow!
I was hoping that our DM would be nice and let us re-roll one. Would you roll 1?
For what?
I don't know. I'm
Why?
just.
Why? Why would I do that?
I don't know, DM. I thought you would take pity on us.
You did that last time.
That's true. That's the last time he's gonna take pity on us.
Alright.
So then top of the order, scarecrows. They didn't see what you did to the other ones, so this one just got pounced on. Is gonna grab at both of your feet. Ooh, yeah, both hit. 18 and dirty 20. So you're gonna take 12 damage from those. The green one closest to Megan is gonna roll up on the dinosaur and do 2 as well. So 12 plus 3 is 15 and 22, so 12 more damage. And then the one closest to Anna is gonna go up to Esmeralda.
Later.
Still doesn't help for healing. 19 and a dirty 20. Wow. So 12 damage to Esmeralda. 2. Okay. And that is the scarecrows. Scarecrow. And then these two, you put those right around the corner of that building?
This one?
Yes.
Just wherever?
Yeah. Put the one on the top closer. 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 Yeah. About at the same spot for both of them. Okay.
Sir.
And then that is all the scarecrows can do. They came from deeper into the fog towards Thatch. Towards Thatch. And then that is the scarecrow's turn. Eris, it's your turn.
Copy.
Right now you can see one scarecrow.
This one?
Yes.
Does it have cover?
No.
I'm gonna move up a little bit though.
Fuck them up.
Okay.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Bring out your dead.
19 plus 6.
Hits.
16 plus 6.
Hits.
5 plus 3.
8.
4.
And 4.
She doesn't do math anymore. She says the numbers.
We're tired, Derek.
Wait, no, that was you did both to the same one.
Yeah.
Titties.
Titties.
Okay, yeah, that was half of your movement. You can continue to move. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Hit you with my cape.
Willow,
That I don't have.
you can see
What's,
one scarecrow.
I can see one.
from there, you can still really only see the one that Eris just. You can see those two over there.
I just want to be able to see them.
Sure.
I will secret flame one of them.
Okay.
They gotta make a dex save.
Dex save. 12 plus 1 is 13.
Saves.
Damn. I think it's half damage.
Against what? What are you casting?
Sacred flame.
Sacred Flame. Got it. Is it radiant damage?
It is. Must succeed on a dexterity throw or take. I think it.
It's a cantrip, it misses.
Yeah, it just misses.
Yeah, you don't do damage on a cantrip.
Never
Okay.
mind.
Could take the bonus action.
You probably got 10, 15 feet more movement if you want.
Yeah, I just want to move into sight.
Okay.
So I can see everybody.
Yep.
Okay, so that way I can keep up stuff. Okay. Since you moved, I'm looking at
Arism is a touch, so it just stays with it.
it just stays with it.
Yes.
Okay, I was looking at
It's not
It's
an
not an
aura
aura
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
Shit, I actually have a few more points.
Is that the end of your turn?
that's the end of my turn.
Esmeralda is going to take 2 rapier shots at number 8 and 1 hand axe at number 7.
Up the
Oh God, dirty 20. Oh yeah, fucks them up. So 18. Oh wait, no, that was the number 8. And then hand axe is 6. Yeah, definitely hits. 6 damage to that guy. And then I think she's gonna rotate around this one to go get the other guy. This way, this way, this way, this way. Yep. She's gonna take attack of opportunity from that one. 9, 10, 11, 12. That misses. That is Esmeralda's turn. Now it's Gary's turn.
My turn. Zoom zoom.
20 movement gets you to there. Okay.
Get the bear. 7 is 14.
Hits.
It's 9 plus 5 is 14.
Okay.
Still standing?
Yes.
One more. 14.
Hits. 1.
It's not in the box.
And it counts. It's on the table.
6.
It's not in the pouch.
Still stand. You want to use the rest of your movement or bonus action?
No.
Okay. Thatch.
So the one in front of me, it's taking some damage, yes?
Yes.
A fair amount or not a lot?
Fair amount, yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just bite down on it.
Okay.
Thatch dinner.
Dash dinner.
You harmonized.
9 plus 8, so 17.
17 hits.
That's a clip.
Somebody clip that, please.
Xbox record that.
Anytime you do that.
9 plus 3 is 12 plus 4 is 16.
It's a lot of dice.
It's 2d10 plus 4.
Oh, yeah. It was dead. Sorry.
Nice.
Hot dice.
Which one? This one?
Yes.
So much dice for damage.
And then I'm going to
What is he doing?
spin that way to make sure that I
Decide if my
am.
hair is like, or if it's just like similar shades, so
You're-
it looks
it's
like
half
it
and
is.
half.
The green screen doesn't make her hair invisible. It just turns it into the image that's behind it. That's the end of Thatcher's turn. Now is the Scarecrow's turn.
Bless.
We're gonna have 4 claw attacks at Gurry.
Not Gurry.
Gurry!
Gurry, no.
22 and a 23.
Wait, hang on. Those both hit, but
Yeah.
I need to add my temp HP.
18 and an 8. So 3 of them are gonna hit.
Yes.
So that's 6, 12, 18 damage.
18 damage halved to 9, and then
1 to get 2 hits back.
2,
Get him, Gare.
2, so 4 damage to one,
Okay.
5 damage to the other.
As you as your force fire sort of radiates out from you, that one just gets eviscerated.
Try me, bitch!
It smells like a wet campfire. And then the other one just sort of gets singed. Or I mean, it's force damage, so he kind of just gets squished. Just like when you grab a corn stalk in a corn maze, just like the velvety sound. 2 scarecrows. The one is going to do 2 against 2 against Esmeralda. Both of them miss, and then the other one's going to do 2 against Thatch. Oh wow. Dirty 20 and a 19, so 12 damage.
Okay. You still up?
Oh yeah, and this one closest to me is going to rotate around to Esmeralda just like she did to it. Which you probably should have done before, but whatever.
Things are scary, bruh. Ow!
And then it's Eris's turn.
Why was that so Okay, we're gonna goobity boop bop. This one.
Eldritch Blast or Sickle?
Eldritch blasting.
Okay. Well, I was just asking. I was just curious.
He wants you to roll at disadvantage. She's what he's asking.
No, I just think the Sickle's really cool. We haven't got to see its full potential yet.
Well, also, I have a broken arm.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
So are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed, but you know, I'm not trying to break the right hand.
Well, actually, no. Like the sickle, I think, is a one-handed weapon.
Yeah.
And your left hand's broken.
It doesn't use your Eldritch Blast. That's what you want it to use.
Cool.
And your Sickle won't do its fun things right now anyway.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
So Eldritch blast.
Yes.
That one. I think it was a 6.
Plus
6.
hits.
12 plus 6.
Hits.
3 plus 3, 6. 7 plus 3.
16 total. Okay.
Glad you said total after that, 'cause I was like, that does not.
That's not
That does
math.
not say.
Yep.
That's not even any girl math.
You have probably about 15 feet of movement left.
I stay.
Okay. Esmeralda's turn. She's going to turn around with the one that moved around her and do all 3 of her attacks. Oh yeah, definitely hits. This one just hits. And then the last one hits also. 9, 18, 6 is 20. 18 and 6 is 24. Okay, she fucks that guy up. And that's it. She's just turned around to face that one that's closer to me.
This one did.
Gary. No.
Me?
Yes.
You're bear.
Okay.
Hiya.
5 plus 7.
Hits.
9 plus 5. 14. points.
He's still standing.
Less.
You take a big old gash, and really, he's mostly just done, but he's sort of just twitching and just sort of like.
Shimmy shake.
What?
Nothing. Play your character.
Well, I have a plan. I have a thought.
Do it.
I'm actually just gonna leave him.
Okay.
I'll take the opportunity attack.
Okay. You're gonna leave his.
Can I make it
area.
over here? Because I have
Yeah.
35. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave this area.
19.
Hit me. Yep. Yeah. Hit me.
Six.
Hit me. 19 hits.
Damage, yes.
6 damage.
Yes.
It's a single point of damage.
Well, he only had 1 point left.
Oh! That's what I was hoping for.
He gets blown away, and another one, just the clothes just get taken off in the
Just do
wind.
3 hit
Let's
points.
go. I'm gonna run this way. Go after this one, I guess, since
Okay.
it's right there.
That's not bad.
That,
Is it cocked?
Looks like it.
yeah, this part right here is up.
It's cocked.
Oh, yeah.
Cat. 19.
19 hits.
9 plus 5. 14 points of damage to that one.
Take him out. Done.
Done. Bye-bye.
See you. Goodbye.
Only one more left, Thatch. Take him out.
One of us.
It is your turn.
That's what I say that too.
Go Thatch!
Get him. Get the raptor.
That one scarecrow, he's kind of fucked up too. He looks at you, he's like,
Get him. No. No.
19 plus 6, so that hits.
yeah.
Sounds like ripping pants. Where he goes.
That's a little better. 9 plus 4 plus 4 is 17.
Yay.
Fuck him up. Fuck
Yep.
that scarecrow's
That's
ass.
No, he's still alive.
So I'm. Nah.
I'm still standing.
So I'm done. Actually, no. Just for fun, I'm going to use my bonus action to terrifying glare him.
Can you terrifying glare? Yeah, you can.
He's a scarecrow.
He is a scarecrow.
It doesn't matter. He's immune to frightened. But if you want him to roll, he can.
This is what you hear.
16.
It saves anyways.
The coal eyes in the canvas raptor flare, and then it's sort of reflected in the actual scarecrow. His eyes flare, and there's sort of just a flare off or a glare off.
And then you just hear like this soft saxophone music start playing.
We all got a careless whisper.
You watch as he's still with his eyes glaring. He looks back at Gary and he's like, and he just two slashes at the dinosaur.
He's like, hey.
Natural 20 and a 2.
Wait,
So
did the wait. Did the thing think I was talking to him? Oh.
and you emboldened his attack so he get a natty 20 and he just sort of sticks his wooden stick claws inside the dinosaur and he looks back at Gary and he's like,
Yeah.
So 12 points of damage?
yes.
So fresh. But then he goes to slash again and it misses. And he's
Oh well.
So actually, dinosaur is down, and I'm back to my normal Thatch self.
Oh, interesting.
How many hit points does a dinosaur have?
51, but I heal myself a couple times.
I didn't realize that you had been hit that many times.
He just went and just took a whole
I
bunch
took,
of.
Okay.
there's at least 2 singles, a double, a double, a double, a double, and then a double.
Gotcha. They were like, dinosaur.
When he still had his claws inside of this dinosaur. He looks back and his claws are just inside another scarecrow, and his mouth opens up again, and he starts trying to pull his arm out.
My brother.
And he's the only one left. So it's Eris's turn.
Beach. I said I'd rather be famous instead. Okay. Best course of action this way.
Not fire.
They're
They're attached to that. He's attached to that.
No, thank you.
Green flame blade. She just goes.
Literal fire. Let's see. Nope, that'll cause fire. Fire.
What do you? Eldritch blast.
I know, but I was seeing what other options I had.
Let me just look for everything that doesn't do fire, just in case we need it.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
a toss.
4 plus 6 is 10.
Misses. I think that's the first miss against
There's,
one of the
there's
scarecrows.
another miss as well. It's a 3.
And whiff.
Eris is just walking up being like, man, I shouldn't use fire. But I got so many things that could do fire. And they just go off. You hear just like, as just twice they go into the muck right underneath, right past these scarecrows. You want to move any more?
No, I see right there.
Okay, Willow.
Just the one.
A guiding bolt. Up the butt.
Okay.
Does he have cover? Or
He's gonna have a little bit of cover, yeah.
you want to move so he doesn't have cover?
Straight shot.
Wait, don't you have to roll attack first?
Ranged attack, yeah.
He's a ranged attack.
Or it, guiding bolt. You're right. Not saving flame.
Guiding bolt up the butt. That's a 13.
Damn it. He had 1 hit point left. You're gonna get it.
Yeah, at least do 3 damage, so.
How do you want to do this?
Woohoo! I'm just gonna.
Luda's corpse takes his mice.
Yeah. Luda's corpse, take his mice. I'm just. Willow's a little bit lazy about it at this point.
He has a vest on in this, so you can't in fact move his corpse and take his vest.
Take it. I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna, let the beam of light that I have come from my hands like Kamehameha, and just, and he explodes into glitter.
Oh, sure. It's not actual glitter.
No.
You watch as the tiny bits of canvas just sort of rip apart, and just with the extra radiant glow, it looks like glitter. But as he dies, he looks at Gary, and he's still got a smile on his face. And he does like a thumbs up with his twig, and then he just sort of...
I'm free.
Can I do it back to him before he dies?
Yes.
Now I feel bad.
Every
every
other part of
time.
him disintegrates except his hood. It just...
There's corpse, take his head.
He probably had the biggest. He had like a grin cut in to his mask.
Who has this many scarecrows in their field?
Yeah, right? Is this a
Esmeralda,
farming town?
Esmeralda takes a sit down. She says, "That's a good goddamn question."
Well, didn't they follow you? You said they followed you from the marsh?
Yeah.
So why were they in the marsh?
Oh, fuck if I know. I don't know. I was looking over there, and they just popped up out of the grass like daisies or some shit.
Daisies.
Like daisies! Let's go kick some honey buns!
But yeah, do you all know anything about this little area here?
No.
Well, welcome to the former Village of Berez.
Village of Berez.
And that's what we're going to call Chapter 15.
Woo!
Yay!
Chapter 16 may not
Can you spell
be B-E-R-E-Z.
I can do one 2 weeks from now.
25th.
Yes.
Chapter 16 on the 25th of October.
Woody whoop whoop.
We will be back.
Actually, we should be fine. I will be coming back from Germany, and I'll be back on that Monday.
Oh, wow.
on the 9th.
Okay.
We're on a roll.
Let's go.
Chapter 16 on the 25th. Be There, Be Square. If you missed any of this episode, it'll be up on YouTube soon. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
We have a good time doing this. We hope you have a good time watching. Megan, Steven, and myself will be back on Wednesday playing Emerge from Pandasaurus Games.
New game.
Brand new game. We're going to break it out. Megan's going to learn it tomorrow, and then she's going to teach us how to play on Wednesday.
Apparently that is the plan. Eyes is my plan.
And we'll see you then. Follow us on all of our socials. Interact with us on socials. We're going to start being a little bit more active on our socials, doing interesting stuff. That's what we want to do, at least. So join us on our socials. Jump in the Discord. What else? Follow us, subscribe on YouTube so you can see all of those videos when we pop up. We don't put every episode up on YouTube, but like for new games like Bonsai, we'll put them up there. Emerge that we're playing on Wednesday, we'll put up there, and all of our D&D will be up there.
Go rewatch episodes. Catch
Yeah.
up.
We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have an amazing middle of your week. See you guys then.
Remember to moisturize.
Bye, guys.
Love each other. What happened to peas?
Take your meds.
Bye.